Greetings, and what's up? This is Waset, and I am your host. Welcome to Stop the Cap TV. I'm the new OG on the scene with the gangster lean. So come on in because we about to have some fun. We all know that these balloon shows have been the rave. And so I decided to get in where I fit in. So press that like button and follow, and let's get started. Okay, you got the fellas in the house. Player. What's up? Okay. Uh, uh, uh. Now, I ain't gonna do no OG rapping just yet. I'm gonna wait until we get into a couple of episodes, and then I might give y'all a little taste of some bars. Uh, uh. Okay, my man got his taco meat out. Everybody seem like they all tatted up. This should be an interesting show. Okay, my man got the polo and the plaid. Okay, he doing the push up. I don't know if that means he can only do one push up. All right, okay. All right. Let's get this show started. All right. Puma in the house. Okay. All right. What y'all think about the cast so far? Okay, they're gonna miss the Timberland. So as we can see, there are definitely a variety
Hello,
of
everyone, and welcome
jives.
back to
So
my
let's see what's
channel. It's
going
your
on.
host, Arlette, and we are back with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this time we've got the men lined up. Make some noise, guys. Okay. All right. You guys sound ready. So I'm going to be bringing out some single ladies. Once they come around this corner, if she's your type, everything just fits exactly what you're looking for.
Before before we bring the ladies out, I want you guys to just kind of in the chat tell me, out of our prospective gentlemen so far, who do you think that the ladies are more likely to select? Based on that intro. Just kind of like a little, like having a little fun, getting a lucky guess. Although I know we haven't even heard from them, we haven't heard anything that they had to say. But hey, listen, send me a message. Pop something in the chat. Let me know what you think. Let's keep moving along.
Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything she says that you're like, ooh, this might be a little red flag, or I just can't date this girl, go ahead and pop your balloon. And then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping, and all that good stuff. Y'all ready? Okay, let's get some matches, yeah? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Vanessa.
Vanessa, how old are you?
I'm 30.
30, and what do you do?
I actually have two jobs. So my corporate job, I work for.
All right. So, here we go. The first candidate. What do y'all think? Rah. Come on, guys. Let's go. Okay, let's hear her out. Yeah, she seemed like she's okay. She seems, she's 30. Got some tattoos here and there. I see the little tattoo, I believe, on the shoulder. So most of the guys got tattoos. So I guess that's what their style is. So let's listen up a little bit more.
For a debt settlement company.
Okay.
So we help people get out of credit card debt. Sorry.
Okay.
And then my little side hustle is I am a server at a brunch restaurant in
Okay.
South Phoenix, Brunch House. Yeah.
Nice. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm hella chill.
Okay.
So I have two kids, two boys. Um,
Whoa, stop the cap. You saw my man, the two kids. Man, matter of fact, not only did he pop the balloon, but he like looked to the right, like he ain't even gonna look at it, give her no attention. So now, if you pop the balloon on a sister because she don't have no children, I mean because she got two children, does that mean you don't have any children? So this should be interesting. Okay, here we go.
My oldest is gonna be 12 in August,
Okay.
or in November. I'm sorry, and then my baby is 8.
Okay.
But what I like to do for fun, I like to go to restaurants,
Mhm.
try new restaurants and cocktails.
Okay.
I like to sports bet. I go to the casino.
Mm.
I like to gamble a little bit. I like blackjack. A little bit.
Yo, yo, we got another pop balloon. What is going on? As soon as she said she liked to gamble a little bit, it ain't like she said I got to go to the Alcohol Anonymous because I got a problem. All she said she liked to gamble a little bit. What's wrong with that, player? So let me see. We got four balloons up and two balloons down. Let's see what's going on.
Not a lot. A little bit. um, I used to work for a casino, so that it started a long time ago.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty chill. I don't really do too much. I don't be out too much.
Got it.
So yeah, and I work a lot. I work 7 days a week.
Wow.
I have some free time though. I have a lot of free time, but
Okay.
I do work 7 days a week, so I'm a
Okay.
little hustler.
So, what are some things you look for in a man?
So I've been single for almost 3 years.
Okay.
So I kind of am new to the dating scene and what I'm really, really looking for.
Mhm.
I feel like, and then I forgot to say, my voice is gone.
Oh.
So I had a little game night last night, and we were playing and drinking, and I woke up and my voice was gone this
Gone.
morning. So I do apologize. um,
So it looks like these last four guys, she's talking about drinking, having fun. So apparently they seem like they might be interested. So again, like we just said, we got four balloons up and two balloons down. Let's hit it.
I mean, we can still hear you. You're good. You're
I know,
good.
I'm like, oh my god. What was the question?
Oh, what are some things you look for in a man?
Jeez. I feel like I feel like I'm saying someone that's respectful.
Whoa, stop the cat. We got three balloons. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what did she even do that he just popped the balloon. I think all she did was kind of ask the question. I mean, asked her, the host, to repeat the question, and he popped the balloon again. I'm almost afraid to hear her ask them why they popped the balloon because it sounds like they're about to go in. But that's okay. Let's keep it moving, shall we?
Mhm.
Um, Someone that's caring. I feel like all those things are really cliche.
Mm.
What I'm looking for in a man is someone that is super funny. I'm hella goofy, so I like to joke and I like to crack jokes. Like
Okay.
I'm always laughing. I'm always a good time.
Mhm.
Um, I'm looking for someone who's close to their family.
Mm.
I was raised in a two-parent household. I'm really, really close to my family, so someone who's very family oriented.
Mhm.
Someone who can have a dope intellectual conversation with me.
Okay.
That is super huge to me. Communication, it kind of ties into that.
Mhm. All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
So one is gonna be someone who doesn't know how to effectively communicate with me.
Mm.
It doesn't have to be when we have a problem or an issue. Just communicating with me on all aspects. Someone who has like bad relationships with close friends or
Mm.
family. And then yeah, those is a couple.
Okay.
I got to be honest. I think that she came off really polished. I think that she answered the questions really good. I think in addition to that, she was very articulate. So I think that she really, again, came off really polished. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing what this exchange is going to be like.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there
Okay,
see
let's
why they
go.
ended up popping. Let's
Let's
start right
see.
over here. We can have your name and age.
Ramon, 36.
And Ramon, what do you do?
I own an auto detailing company. I do Airbnb and own a fleet of cars as well.
So why did you end up popping your balloon?
It just seemed like she wasn't really paying attention to your questions a little bit,
Okay.
and maybe it
Nervous?
might have been because she was nervous,
Yeah.
but you asked a couple questions multiple times and it kind of, you know,
So let me get this straight. Obviously this is a new venue. And so as maybe the guys are super confident and they're not nervous, but this is a new venue. You got a female, you got a woman who comes out. You got these guys who are kind of eyeballing her and she's being asked questions or whatever. So you can kind of understand that she might be nervous. Nobody's perfect in this particular situation. So again, I mean, to each their own. But I can't see that as a legitimate reason to say I'm gonna pop my balloon because I'm not interested in her, just because she forgot the question. Hey, um, listen, you forget something, you say, hey, can you repeat the question again, or what did you say? Not really a big deal, but hey, I don't know. Maybe he's looking for a scholar that remembers everything. Let's get back and see what's going on. Stop the cat.
It's just
Communication,
nerves. That's all. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. All right, yeah.
for
So
sure.
no hard feelings.
Now, is Ramon someone that's your type?
I like your swag. I love the J's. I love the watch. Yeah, I mean, I've never dated a bald guy before,
Okay.
so but it's not. Yeah, I haven't. But yeah, I like your swag. You seem cool. I like your teeth too. So
For sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Let's go on down
Yes,
here.
sir.
We can start with your name and age.
Braylon, I'm 37.
And Braylon, what do you do?
I work in mental health. I counsel people with substance abuse and mental health issues.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The first thing I saw was the tat on the neck, and that's crazy work at our age.
Okay.
So I wasn't rocking with it.
Okay.
She was fidgety with the answers. Yeah, I popped it on the two kids because two was too many.
One baby daddy though.
One baby
One
daddy.
baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
Very good co-parenting relationship as well. So
That is
you know.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tat on the neck,
I got
it was
it.
for me.
Yeah, and I can kind of understand that because I understand if you got some tattoos and things of that nature. However, the tattoo, I mean, she has one on her hand, she got one on her wrist, she got one on her arm. I think I see one on the shoulder. Then you kind of got one on the neck. But 9 times out of 10, I didn't really see, but she probably has a tattoo here or there on her ankles and legs. And now he does have some tattoos, but I think that sometimes, when you start from the neck on above and then you have tattoos there, I think sometimes, despite the fact that she's cute, I think sometimes men can kind of find that unattractive. Um, I wish there was one of the things that I noticed when I watch these shows is that these brothers, when a sister said that she has children, I don't think 30 is bad for two children and you got one baby daddy. And I'm always interested when a guy uses one of the reasons of why he popped his balloon is because of the children. I immediately want to know how many children do you got? We don't always find it out. I wish when the guy said that the reason why he popped his balloon is because she has two children. I wish there was a way that she would immediately respond and say, "Well, how many children do you have?" Because I think sometimes a lot of these guys are being a little hypocritical, but again, that's just my opinion.
You gotta get that tat.
That's cool.
All right. So is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he's cool too. The Vans I haven't seen like a grown man wear Vans in a while. I love the fit though. Like I like it's
Appreciate
cool,
that.
like some Miami shit. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
appreciate it.
cute.
All right. Thank you. We got one over here. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Kashim.
And your age.
I'm 38.
Okay. And what do you do?
Supply chain management.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was trying to give you a chance. I was trying. I was like, all right, like, yeah, I understand the nerves and everything,
Yeah.
right? I get that. But when you said I don't really date bald men, and I'm short
I
on
didn't
top
say
of
that.
that,
I said
like,
I haven't dated.
See, you got to listen. She didn't say that she didn't date bald men. She said that I've never dated a bald person before. So now, if you're saying that you tried to give her a chance, then you basically canceled her out without even without even really listening and understanding. So, you kind of canceled her out on false pretenses. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like her. I think she's kind of smooth. I think that she already mentioned the fact that she's nervous, but at the same time, I think that she's really carrying herself very well. Like I said, she seems pretty intelligent. One of the things that she talks about is the person that she's with, that they have good communication skills, and so I liked her demeanor. She's not really like, sometimes if you watch some of these previous shows, sometimes these women can be very defensive. A guy says that he's not interested, and then, they automatically start, coming back at him. I like the fact that she's not really being defensive. Hey, listen, they popped the balloon, they gave the reason, and then guess what? She's like, and actually, she's actually been complimentary to the first two guys who already popped the balloon. So I'm gonna be honest, I like her demeanor. I think that she's really chill.
Dated a
And then you
bald
got
man
on
before.
heels, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt like if I'd have kept that balloon, you'd have been like,
Oh
because you
yeah.
too short.
Now, one of the other things that I gotta say is this whole thing where you're making assumptions. You see the type of dress that she has on, so I don't think that she was supposed to walk in there with flip flops. So obviously, if she has that type of dress on, she's going to have heels. Um, and now that kind of makes me think that you might have a complex, because you just said you got on heels, and I think that maybe when you got to me, you were gonna pop my balloon because you thought I was too short. Bro, she ain't never said anything about your height. So, sometimes we gotta just kind of pump our brakes a little bit, gotta relax a little bit, and allow the information to flow, and then respond to the information instead of jumping the gun.
Probably would.
So
I probably
it was a
would say.
preemptive pop, but nah, you're well put together.
Thank you.
Yeah, I understand the nerves part,
Yeah.
but when you said the thing about, well, yeah, and that's my answer.
Yo, what happened? Now I'm just trying to figure out. She was only standing there, and yo, my man just popped another balloon. So I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. Maybe they taking too much time on the one end, and he just decided like, yo, y'all taking too much time. I have no idea. Let's find out.
No, respect
That's
it. Respect.
So
Respect.
no, I mean, you didn't say you don't date bald guys. You just said you haven't
No,
before.
I don't think I said that. I said I haven't dated a bald man
Okay.
before.
Okay.
Not
wanna
that
be
it's
a
X'd
first.
out or
I
anything,
don't want to
but
be an experiment.
So is he someone that is your type?
Not typically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I figured.
no, yeah,
Why
nah.
not?
He's short.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just like I can date a lot of the dudes that I do talk to. Like they have to be like either my height or taller.
Okay.
So you're not you don't necessarily have to be tall, but just taller than me or my height. Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that.
Thank you. Let's go on over here. Let's start with your name and age.
Anthony, I'm 36.
Anthony, what do you do?
I'm a barber.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
She gambles and I gamble, and I felt like that wouldn't be
That
a
won't be
good mix. You know what I'm saying?
Now hold up. If she gambles and she was honest, I mean, I don't remember her saying that she had a gambling problem. But to me, and of course to each their own, that's kind of one thing that you guys have in common. You could go down to the casino and chill. I mean, you could obviously put a cap on the money. You don't have to go broke down there. But maybe he just felt as though having two gambling situations, in a relationship might be a bit much.
Everything else was good, but once she say she gamble, she cute. She a
Thank
nice
you.
specimen. I be done blew the bag.
Thank you.
I'd
I
rather
appreciate
not.
it.
Okay. Now is Anthony someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, I like the tattoos, the watch. I immediately look at the swag, like what you got on. But you're real cute. I like your swag. You cool.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I would. Anytime.
Head on back. We did get a pup back here. Let's start with your name and age.
Antoine, I'm 35.
Antoine, what do you do?
I'm a school safety specialist. I do private protection on the side. I'm also a real estate investor and a restaurant investor.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
It was just the kids. Like, you look amazing.
Thank
It was just the kids for me. Then gambling. I don't gamble. I live in a city where it's gambling. I'm from Jersey
Okay.
in Atlantic City, so like that's all it was. You look great.
So okay, you live in the city or you live in Atlantic City or from Atlantic City. So just because that's a place where there's a lot of gambling, that don't mean she's gonna be hanging out there. And sometimes, going to casino, I mean, I don't think that she said that she had a gambling problem, but sometimes that could be a nice date. You go at Atlantic City, hanging out, go get, go grab a bite to eat, and then spend a couple dollars, in the casino. Um, and what I found kind of interesting is she said from the gate pretty early on that she had two children. So if that's the case, one of the things that I'm trying to find out, what made him wait so long, because she literally went all the way to the end of the row, and then he decided, I don't know, that the two kids were still on his mind. Again, I would be very much interested in knowing, do any of these guys who pop the balloons, do you guys have children? Because if you got children and then you're denying a sister who got children, that seems like a double standard, just my opinion.
Great though.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. And now is Antoine someone that you type?
Yeah. Yeah, you cute. I like your swag. I like your outfit.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, you hella cute. For
Appreciate
sure.
All right, so we do still have two unpopped balloons. I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and have you ask these remaining guys a question just to kind of help you narrow it down, see who's more of your match.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I think one of the things that you can easily tell is she's definitely nervous. And I understand. I mean, this is not your typical venue where you coming out, with six guys on the panel and you got to choose, and you being grilled and you kind of maybe well, actually the guys, in my opinion, are doing more grilling of her, than she is of them. But I get it. I get it. I understand. So you can kind of tell, that she's nervous, but hey.
Got you. Bet.
Okay,
Let's
go
go.
ahead with your question.
So so I have like a serious question, then I have an icebreaker question.
Okay.
But my first question would be, are you close to your family?
Okay. Ooh, let's start over here. Let's start with your name and age.
JD, I'm 35.
JD, what do you do?
I'm a building engineer. I fix everything except for the relationships. Yeah.
Um,
Then to answer her question, are you close with your family?
Oh yeah, I'm a mama's boy, so for sure.
So hold up. Now, when you say you're a building engineer, I guess that means you're a custodian. I think it's kind of funny, how we've taken these basic, titles and we kind of fancy them up. And I would be very interested in finding out what he meant by he fixes everything but relationships. That was kind of a funny comment.
Yeah, my
okay.
dad he wasn't really around when I was growing up due to like other things like I can't really talk about, but
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
But I had a stepdad though that raised me since
Did
I
you
was
have
two.
any
So
did you have any sisters or anything? Like,
yeah, I got sisters and brothers.
okay,
Yeah,
that's one thing I like is like a man that's brought up around like women. They seem to have like a like understanding of women and stuff. So
yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
Hey, Brian K. Johnson, 37, about to be 38.
Okay. And Brian, what do you do?
I work for the county. I work for the water department.
And then just to answer her question, are you close with your family?
Yes, I'm very close with the family that's remaining. Mama's boy, like you said. My dad was around, but they divorced. Stepdad was there. I'm from the South, so I'm big on Southern hospitality and family, Christian, go to church on Sunday type of deal, for sure.
Mhm.
Okay. And I think you said you had an icebreaker question as well.
Yes.
Okay.
My icebreaker question is, who's your favorite artist?
Me,
Now, I could tell you, just my opinion. I don't even know yet, but I don't. I think the deal breaker for her is going to be his swag, because when I'm looking at the other guys and a lot of the things, look at the guy at the end cheesing. I wonder what he think is funny. Um, but I think that the deal breaker for her is going to, be his swag in terms of how he dresses. She seems to like a certain type of swag on the guys, and I'm not sure if he has it. That this should be interesting. So let's see.
I'm a
What kind of?
songwriter.
Okay.
I'm a songwriter, so I mean, not to be, I'm a Leo too, so I got to pick me first. But outside of that, I like everybody for what they're doing. Everybody brings something to the table. But my favorite Beanie Siegel. Outside of that, being from Atlanta, it's Mac. Yeah, Philly and Atlanta. But outside of that, I love Atlanta artists. I just like everybody just going out for what they like and doing it. Actually having a plan to execute. So, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Let's go back. Who's your favorite artist?
Favorite artist, man, that's easy. I'm from LA, so Nipsey Hussle, man. Long live Nip.
Okay, yeah.
Long live the great. Yeah.
All right. Now, guys, any questions for her?
Not off top. Like I gotta.
You gotta think about it. You got a question
Ask
ready?
me something.
Hold on one second.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
Capricorn, January 14th.
Okay, and you from this area? You
I'm
said?
born and raised in South Phoenix, yes.
South Phoenix.
Mhm.
Okay, and you're
Yeah.
willing to go to Atlanta or?
Um, Probably not. Only because my kids.
Now, I kind of what's interesting is that he asked her if she would be willing to go to Atlanta, but being a guy, it could be me. Um, you know, you got to reciprocate. So, like, if you want to get to know her and everything, you might have to travel to Phoenix, where she's from. So, and then she has two children. So again, she just said, I wonder if he has any children. But I can understand. She works 7 days a week, so it'll probably be kind of difficult for her. With two children working 7 days a week to be able to travel to Atlanta to get some dating in. But
The two
Yeah.
kids, would you? Everybody moves to Atlanta. They love it.
Probably not. I mean,
It's hot in
I got
Phoenix.
some years left before my baby turns
sure.
18. So
For sure. Probably be like good pen pal or something.
for sure. Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Okay.
So you're gonna pop with.
I'm still gonna hang tight, but
Okay.
I'm still here.
All right.
Jay.
Just to feed off of that, I'm a Capricorn too, January 6th. So
Okay.
that's
my
what's up.
brother's
Team,
birthday.
yeah, Team Capricorn. How's your relationship like with your baby daddy?
So as I stated, we have a super good co-parenting relationship. I was with him for 9 years, but we started dating when I was 16. He was 17. So we just were too young. We went through a lot of things together, didn't know how to deal with them. So we just parted ways. Our kids are happy. Like I couldn't ask for a better relationship with him at this point. So yeah, it's good. For
Respect,
sure.
respect.
Yeah.
All right, girl. I'm gonna go ahead and hand you a pick. It's time to pop. So there you go.
All right.
Just go ahead and pop one of them.
I'm gonna just say I will be open to either of y'all, but I gotta pop yours only because of my kids
In Atlanta.
I'm scared to pop yours. Yeah, but you can add me on Insta or something. We can talk.
It's Kaede, most definitely.
he said you can add me on your Instagram. And you could tell that he was really feeling her, but unfortunately, I think that distance, she's in Phoenix, I think, and he's in Atlanta, so, long distance relationships can be a little stressful.
So nice to
Remind me
meet
of
you, though.
Raven. Girl I know named Raven from Atlanta. So.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let me bring you on up. Come on up here with us. Come on up. Come on up. You guys go up here. Come on.
So wait. He don't know the rules of the game. She said to come on up there, and he hesitating like he about to do a Michael Jackson backslide, like he ain't really wanted to go. He didn't want to come up there. So you still holding the balloon player. You didn't pop it. So we all assuming that you're interested.
All right. Any final questions?
No, I think honestly, I mean, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, but I think the kids is like a deal breaker for me, like, cause I ain't got no kids, so
Okay.
I'm not trying to start my own family and all that. But you're gorgeous, though.
Thank
Like,
you.
for real,
Thank
for
y'all.
real.
Thanks.
Okay. So you're popping.
Yeah, I'm at the pop. Yeah.
I'll have you go back.
Hey, the kids, they be hard on the mamas.
Oh,
That's why.
man.
She she said they be hard on the mamas. And I'm just trying to figure out, bro, like if you don't have any children and you know that she said very early on, why would you wait all of that time to get up there to say no? Because if that's the case, if you had have told her, then she could have opted for the other dude, even though the fact that he was from, Atlanta, That was kind of a clown move to me.
That's why it happened no more because
Yeah.
that very reason right there. But
Okay.
yeah,
All right, well, girl, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. I'll take this mic.
nice to meet y'all. Okay, I'm about to get trying to shake your hand, girl.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Jamie. My name is Jamie.
Jamie, how old are you?
I'm 27.
And what do you do?
I am a business analyst.
Okay, nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to cook. I
Okay.
like to write. I like to read. I like to work out. I like to hang out with my family, my friends.
All
I
right.
just like to have fun.
And what are some things you look for in a man?
Okay, so has to have a relationship with Jesus first and foremost.
Yo, stop the cat. So my man popped the balloon. And hey, listen, on the show, I guess if you're looking for love or you're looking to kind of date somebody just to kind of, find out whether you have mutual interests, I guess you might as well just kind of, put everything on the table, and so I guess, that religion thing for some people is a deal breaker. I think she's cute. I think she's attractive. She's, seems well put together. Obviously, the hair is kind of long. Some guys are into the natural look. So I guess she kind of has her, weave, intact or whatever. But hey, this should be interesting. But I think 15, 20 seconds in to her monologue, my man already popped the balloon. So let's see.
Um, okay. Okay. He has to be has a vision for his life, like business or something along the sorts of like career figured out.
Yeah.
Family oriented. I really look for character, so like you're kind, you're patient, you're loving, those types of things. Um, yeah.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers: no relationship with Jesus first and
Okay.
foremost. Smoking.
Mm.
I don't do smoking. Um, Emotional unavailability. That's a deal breaker. Poor communication. That's a
Okay.
deal breaker.
Yo, them balloons went pop, 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 pop. So 9 times out of 10, I mean, obviously, at once she said, the relationship with Jesus, obviously you could tell she's really into the church. I think that, one of the things that I liked about her coming out, she's dressed real respectful, so she's not really showing a lot of skin. The dress, yeah, I mean, the dress is okay. Um, but I think that when she said the smoking thing, um, them guys probably smoke weed, and she probably, hey, she's a Christian. She, talks about her relationship with Jesus. So them guys probably already off the bat know that that's not, something that they're going to be into. So this should be interesting to see. Once she asked them, why did you break? If anybody's going to be honest or willing enough to say that.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons. Let's go on over there see why they ended up popping.
Let's do it.
Okay, if we can start with your name and age.
Ramon, and I'm 36.
Okay. And Ramon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm a weed smoker.
Didn't I tell you? I knew it when she said that, hey, listen, the deal breaker is a relationship with Jesus and smoking. Um, and so I already knew that, the guys who pop their balloons, they smoke weed. And listen, I ain't mad at her. You got to have your standards. If you don't smoke and you don't smoke weed, and if you're looking for a guy that compliments you, listen, nothing wrong with that. And one of the things that I do appreciate is that, listen, in this type of venue, where you're asking questions of each other, listen, put everything on the table and be honest, so that way you have all the information up front, so your decisions can be based on honesty and not deception.
Okay.
Look,
There
just
you go.
that, yeah.
That's
So
fine.
is she someone that is your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Now is Ramon your type?
Um, I would say no.
Okay.
It's just the physical attraction piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
something specific?
She said the physical attraction. I guess it's the bald head, and then maybe she might have it. Probably, I don't know. You know, she's into the church and she's into Jesus and everything. I don't know. It might be he got his taco meat out there showing or whatever with the chains. Let's see what she. Let's see what she says.
Um, can't think of anything specific. It's just like at first glance, it's not like the physical attraction isn't there for me.
Okay, all right,
But I'm sure you're a great guy though.
Hey, likewise.
cool. Let's go to our next guy. Your name and age.
JD, 35.
And JD, why did you end up popping your balloon?
JD smokes weed, y'all. Can't you tell?
I mean, she mentioned the smoking. You know, I'll be smoking Mary J. You know, every once in a while. So, feel me?
Okay.
Feel
Okay.
that was probably a deal breaker for her. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So apart from that, is she someone that is your type though?
yeah. I mean, she cool.
Okay.
I I rock with her. She was out.
All right. Now is he someone that's your type?
I would say no.
Why not?
Just the physical attraction. Again, the same thing. Like initially, I just don't feel it, but I'm sure you're a great guy.
Respect, respect. It's
Yeah.
all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's all love, man. It's all love. It's all love. But you know, I'm kind of wondering, somebody who's a Christian and is into the church, I'm kind of wondering what your expectations are going to be into this type of venue. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at her, I'm listening to her responses and her saying that these individuals are not her type, and it almost makes me wonder if her type would be somebody um, who was actually like kind of there, with a suit and a tie on. I don't know, somebody who's a Christian, somebody straight out the church. I don't know. Just makes me wonder.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next guy here. Your name and age.
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay. And Braylon, why did you pop your balloon?
Um, Initially I thought the shoe was beautiful, but it was too much weave.
Whoa, whoa. I didn't want to go there because I think it is a lot of weave. Um, and you got a lot of guys that are into the natural hair. And yeah, she got a long weave like all the way down the back. Um, and hey, listen, um, a matter of fact, look at her face. Look at the host. Look at her facial expression, because she's like, hold up. If you don't like her weave, then I know you must not like my weave either. But hey, listen, the brother being honest. Some guys are like women that have more of a natural hair, and all that weave down the back is just not really. They not feeling it.
The toes hanging off the shoes for me. Um,
Whoa, ho, ho! No, he didn't stop the cat. He said, "Yo, that dress might be long, but your show." Oh no, he didn't. And he right. He said your toes is hanging over your shoes. Whoa! And so now I'm making the comparison, and yo, this brother really got some eyes and some details, because I'm looking at the host with her orange dress and her shoes, and her toes is not hanging off. They kind of like right there on the edge, properly balanced. But when I look at this sister, when I look at her foot, what is that, like on the right hand side? Yo, them three toes on the far side, they like they just like a couple of a couple of millimeters from the curve. So yo, my man, whoa, no, he didn't say her feet are hanging off the. Oh wow,
so yeah, I just kind of
Hey,
the
my
toes like
birthday.
yo, hold up. So now he was talking about her toes. And so I guess she's feeling self-conscious, kind of slipped her foot back into the shoe and pulled the toes back. I don't know. Maybe they was just out there relaxing, just hanging out.
she gripping the side of the shoe. So it's not even trying to be.
Yo, stop the cat. My man said, yo, your shoe, your toes is gripping the edge of your shoes. Try to be careful, trying not to fall off the edge. Yo, now I'm gonna be honest. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I get the vibes that he trying to play her. I think she's attractive or whatever. I mean, her feet might be. Look now. Look at the hostess face. She's looking at him like, bro, like you did not have to go there. Like, really? Yeah, 'cause he, saying that your toes is hanging over your shoe is one thing, and now come on, bro. Oh man, did you really have to? You had to go there? Ah.
Not even trying to be funny. It's just that's what I saw.
My toes.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. And then like
Oh
I
my
smoke
god.
I blow a little trees and everything. Like
Didn't I just tell y'all from the beginning? The guys who popped the balloon as soon as she said that they smoke that she said that she didn't smoke. Now, so I already knew that he was going to say that he smoked weed. So my thing is that why couldn't you say that? Why? So now what you did to me, I sensed a little bit of insecurity because in all honesty, you didn't have to go in on her, but since you already popped the balloon, you felt as though you were going to try to one up her and talk about her shoes, crack some jokes or whatever. And now what do? You go in on her in the very beginning, and then at the end you mention the fact that you like to smoke a little tree. Like, you don't know what, bro? With your all little white outfit, I think that was kind of corny. I ain't feeling that.
like that every now and then, so I don't need her judging me. And then she talking about like Jesus thing, like is you bad because you not a Christian or
Wow.
it's too much stress, man.
Bro, like what are you talking about? All she listen, she just basically outlined what her expectations are. She ain't say nothing about if you're not into Jesus or you smoke that you bad. Those are her preferences. It sounds like you kind of guilt. You got a little guilty complex going on. Like you getting into, bro. It's like really long winded getting into some like counseling stuff. Like, yo, what are we even talking about? But you know what though? She's sitting there, she's chill, relaxed, kind of reserved or whatever, just listening. And I like her composure and her demeanor.
And I ain't, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Wow.
But I'm sure you're a wonderful young lady
Stress.
though.
You're gonna top it off with
Especially
that.
with this Jesus.
No, is he someone that's your type?
I think you're attractive. I like your outfit. I like things being put together. I think you're attractive. I don't judge people who smoke, by the way, and you're not just if you don't have a relationship with God, that doesn't mean that you're a bad person. That's just what I look for. It wouldn't
Appreciate
work out because
And see, I loved her response. And her response, she corrected him on everything. You know, that's her preference. If you don't smoke, she don't. I mean, if you smoke, that's okay. Just that's her preference. You know, just like you might be the type of person, maybe you don't drink, but somebody else is drinking. Then obviously that is not going to be a match. That is not a reason to go in on somebody, go in on their religion and talking about Jesus and the Christian and all that other stuff. Like, pull back, pull up. So I loved her response, like I said, and she clarified everything.
he's like I take it very seriously in my life, and so if that's not something that you do, it wouldn't, you know, we couldn't do things in harmony.
that.
But
Very understandable. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
but you really came for my toes
No,
though.
Yeah, like she said, yo, bro, you really came for my toes. Look at the girl in the orange. She's like, yeah, he really did. Listen, she's trying not to laugh too hard. And so she put her hand up to her mouth. But then I do not understand what's up with the guy with I guess with the kind of like bright green shirt at the end. And she's looking too because he always waits until the very end and then he pops his balloon. So this should be interesting.
It's okay though. It's all love. It's all love. It's
Okay.
all love.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to our next guy here. Your name and age.
My name is Kashim. I'm 38 years old.
Okay. And Kashim, why did you end up popping your balloon?
The Jesus thing. That's all it was.
Okay.
I believe in God. I have a relationship with God, but I'm not there yet with Jesus. Like I'm still trying to figure that out.
That's okay.
So, in my experience, when I've talked to women that were very heavy into their religion, that was always a point of friction. And not even to a level where they were willing to meet me halfway and actually teach me something. It was just like, oh, you don't believe in Jesus? I'm like, all right then. So that was that. So yeah, that's my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
understand.
Is he someone that is your type?
No, I would say no. Height.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
course.
yeah, I just prefer somebody a little bit
Typical,
taller. Yeah. But you're very nice though. You're very kind.
All right.
I like your energy.
All right. All right.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
Um, First and foremost, what religion are you?
I'm Christian.
Which form of Christian?
I'm non-denominational.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, my mom a Jehovah Witness, and my other half is born. They part Muslim, and
Okay.
uh, when she said that, I can't get jiggy with the
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Other than that,
I respect
good.
it.
Yeah,
I respect
it's
it.
all good.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Now, what I find interesting is that he brought up about somebody in his family. You know, his mom is, I think, a Jehovah Witness, and his other half is a Muslim. Now, y'all know, and I'm not trying to be judgmental. You know that bro smoke weed. Like he's a barber, you know he smoked weed. Got the tats on his neck, got the Timberlands or whatever. You know he smoked weed. Actually, you could kind of look at the lips a little bit, and that's interesting. He mentioned everything but the weed thing. But let's see what else comes out.
Type?
I would say no.
Okay. What makes him not your type?
Um, I like it's just the attraction piece. Like I think it's just like there's a certain type of look that I typically go for.
Okay.
Like tall, dark, and like just certain like facial features, I guess I could say, but you don't fit
I
those.
mean, he's tall.
Yes, you
Yeah.
got that one. Yeah.
The fuck,
But-
like you need Idris Elba or something? Like, no, I'm just playing. You good? I ain't tripping.
Okay.
I'm good.
Thank you. And then we did get one up in the front. Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Antoine. I'm 35. And I popped my balloon just because I'm Muslim. You look
Okay.
amazing, though.
Thank
I mean,
you.
Now, what I don't understand, and this guy, I don't know if he just likes to be the last person to respond, but now he's Muslim. Okay, she said that she was a Christian, but she said that eons ago. I have no idea why he waits to the last minute to pop his balloon. This is the second time he did that. But hey, you got to appreciate the honesty. Obviously, she's a Christian. She said that she has a relationship with Jesus, and he's a Muslim, so that's like water and oil. But obviously, the physical attraction is there. Um, she's cheesing. I wonder if she feels as though he would be somebody that she would date. Let's listen in.
don't let
You.
nobody stop you from,
Thank you.
doing what you do. You look great. As soon as I
Thank
saw
you.
you, I
I
was
appreciate
immediately
it.
attracted to you. But it was just that. That's all,
Muslim. Okay. I respect it.
for sure.
I respect it.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
I would say yeah. Yeah. You're tall, you're handsome.
Yeah, see, I already knew just kind of the way that she was, looking at him, that was somebody that she would like, because he's kind of clean cut, he's tall, you could tell there's something that she was looking for. But unfortunately, that religion thing is big, and I'm glad that they were able to kind of communicate about that, get that out the way, because that's not, anything that you want to be going on dates in, a couple of days or a weekend and finding out that you guys don't match because of the fact that you have different religious beliefs.
Um, um,
Appreciate you.
yeah, you have like an allure to you. I like it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right, so we do have one balloon left unpopped.
Okay.
Let's walk on over there.
Let's
All right, let's start with your name and age.
Brian K. Johnson, 37.
Okay, and Brian, you do still have your.
Uh-oh, Brian, I don't know because she don't seem like she dates guys that are kind of shorter, than her, and she looks like she's a little shorter. So Um, let's see. I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen.
Your balloon and popped. Why so?
Very stunning. I don't like using beautiful. Everybody uses beautiful. Stunning. I like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Got
I
the toes
appreciate
looking right. You know,
it.
I know they are.
They
He
hanging
said
out.
something, but I like the white
They
toes.
hang-
Ha 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 ha. He gave her the compliment on her toes when my man said your toes is hanging out over your shoe. So, flattery will get you everywhere.
I
No.
like the white toes. And I love the Christian side. I'm from the South, so we love going to church on Sunday. Chick-fil-A closed on Sunday. I respect that. So, for
Okay.
sure, for sure. Non-denominational too.
Yeah.
For sure. So I like
Nice.
that. You got a good like little seem like a little vibe. What's the zodiac sign?
Now, this is going to be interesting because now all the guys basically were not her match or not her type because of her religion. Now, here's a guy, and I'm looking at her, and you could kind of tell when somebody is feeling you, and I don't know, maybe it's just my intuition, but it seems to me that she's really not feeling him. I don't know whether it's the height, I don't know whether it's his swag or dress or whatever, um, but I can almost bet your bottom dollar that for whatever reason, even though he still has his balloon unpopped, that that ain't gonna be a match. Let's see.
Um,
Aries,
I think I'm a Sag.
Sag,
Yeah.
December, yeah, right?
November 29th.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fire sign. I'm a Leo, so Leo
Okay.
season for sure. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. I like that. You got like a
Nice.
good like maybe a flight attendant. No disrespect, but like you got like a cool teacher flight attendant vibe.
What does that mean?
Just kind of like helpful. I'm
Helpful?
rocking with that. I don't know if I'm misreading it, but
Oh, okay. Helpful.
I like
I'll
that
take
helpful
that.
vibe.
I
A woman should
appreciate
be a
it.
helpmate,
Yeah,
to a
I
man.
agree.
So I respect that.
I agree.
And you in the South or you in Phoenix? Or,
I live in Maryland.
what
Yes.
you think about Atlanta?
Atlanta? I have family in Atlanta.
So you
Yeah.
can visit sometime. Okay. 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 I
Yeah, I
like
go there
that.
pretty
I
frequently.
don't
Yo, you can tell my man is really feeling her. And I don't know. Um, when you listen to all of the dialogue and all of the communication, they seem like they have way more in common than any of the other brothers, and so he really betting them questions and betting them answers. um I would love to see them two make it up to the top of the altar, and I ain't talking about altar like in the future of getting married, but just kind of the host bringing them up there and asking them whether each of them are a match for each other. Let's see.
want to ask too
Yeah.
many questions before dinner.
Any questions for him? Anything?
Okay, so tell me about your relationship with God.
Just really
What does
like
it look like?
my everyday trying to walk and get it right, like have him like guide me, in every step, every move I make. So
Okay.
Sunday, I usually watch 3 or 4 sermons on TV if I don't actually go to church. You know what I'm saying? If I
Okay.
do go to church, I go to my church. My bad on the south side, so I go to church at Pastor Dollar's church. I don't know if you like mega churches or are you a fan of that or you don't
I
like
mean, I'm
that?
indifferent. I'm just trying to get the word.
For sure. Yeah, it got to be somebody that's cooking the right,
Yeah.
what I'm saying, meal. So
Yeah,
Pastor
yeah.
Dollar for sure is my pastor.
Okay.
Some people in Atlanta, it's like you like them and you don't. So
Okay. I'm not familiar with him, but yeah.
All right, I'm feeling a vibe here. I'm feeling a vibe.
ask him more.
Okay,
Am
go-
I your
go
type?
ahead.
Because I see different types that you don't like and do like.
Aw.
I don't want to waste your time if I'm not your type.
For me,
Now, see, and I like him because you can tell by the questions that he's asking her and by his responses or whatever, he definitely likes her. But what I like about him is that he's very observant, and I just said this earlier. If you look at and see, I understand it. These other guys, they kind of got like this little playboy. Like my man got the Vans with the matching short set and the hat or whatever. Everybody all tatted up. But now he's not. And matter of fact, I gotta respect him. He kind of has like the cool lay. He don't have no tattoos. Got a nice little watch or whatever with the polo shirt or whatever. You know, I think he might have played himself with them plaid pants. You know, however, this is her response is going to be interesting. Because with all these guys up here, over half of them were weed smokers. Now here's a guy that's really clean cut, go to church or whatever. So I'm just almost trying to wonder, like, yo, what would your excuse be? Let's see.
Me, it's the height thing.
Height. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's important for
I
me
can't
because
grow.
I
I mean, I
like to
can do
wear
like
heels.
this. I can wear some. I can wear my what's it called?
My heels.
Yeah, no heels. I'm from Atlanta, but we not them. But yeah, but no heels, no heels. But yeah, Robert Downey Jr. I've been on set. He wears the shoes that make his feet look.
Yeah, he
make him
does
look taller.
actually. Yeah, they
Okay.
have those for men these
So
days.
it's
But yeah,
it's
I'm
are you
gonna say no
popping?
because of
Oh,
the
okay.
height.
Yeah, and so I could, like I said, I can tell with the interaction that she wasn't, look at my man down there on the end. He probably laughing like, yo, bro, you really sounded desperate talking about you gonna put some platforms in your shoes that make you seem a little bit taller. Um, but I could tell how her interaction was with the guy who said he was a Muslim on the end, with the kind of like the lime green like type shirt. And then when she came to him, um, she really wasn't feeling him. And we never even got to the reason why. I could just tell her exchange and her interaction, it just wasn't no excitement. And I'm gonna tell you, I just think that, and this is not just for women, but I think that this is for men too. I think that when we get so picky and specific, like he's not tall enough, he's not this. And I'm not saying don't look for the person, or don't look for those qualities in the person that you want or whatever. But my whole thing is that if I had a list of 10 things, and out of those 10 things, or maybe let's reduce it to five, so the guy dresses okay, he has a good relationship with his family, he's a Christian, he goes to church or whatever. Yo, how many guys out here on this panel are you going to find that goes to church and believe in Jesus? So I don't know, just for me, I think that when you being that picky, whatever, you just kind of playing yourself.
Right? Yeah,
You gotta
Pop.
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
let
pop
you
it.
pop
She
it.
doesn't have one.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have one yet.
I don't know how to. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna be a gentleman and let you pop. There you go. Outside of the height, man, I rock with you though.
Thank
Keep the good
you.
energy and the smile.
Thank
I like
you. Thank you.
that. I can Indian Remy too.
Oh, thank you.
This
Not so
guy.
much weave.
All right, well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on. Let's
guys.
go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you guys.
Take this mic.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Mercy.
Mercy.
I'm 30 years old.
Okay.
I'm from Kisumu, Kenya, and I am a registered pharmacist.
Okay.
And yeah,
All right. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I like cooking a little bit here and there.
Okay.
I like modeling. I like fashion.
Okay.
And what else? I love watching movies.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Man, it's so many.
Now, and this is going to be interesting because now here, um, she likes fashion, so I'm not really going to say like, her fashion is off or not, but I don't know, here she is from Kenya. She got this kind of long weave down her back or whatever. One dude kind of popped off the back. I'm not really sure why. Let's hear her out a little bit more.
So many movies. I don't even know which one off the top of my head right
Okay,
now.
no problem.
Yeah.
Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
For me, I would say I want someone who's a man of God. You know, someone who has a heart for Jesus.
Oh, what is going on with this man of God and Jesus? So now all I can say is that I don't think Jesus and marijuana mixes. Like if you say marijuana, half the guys on here. Let me see. You got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Out of the seven guys, I think at least four or five of them already smoked. Said that they smoke or whatever. So that's not going to be a match if these guys are being honest. So I don't know. I kind of find the selection kind of interesting. Um, And hey, listen, listen. At least she was honest. So let me see. I mean, she ain't even get a chance to ask any questions or stroll down the lane, and four balloons are already gone already.
I want someone who is,
There,
who knows
there
what
we
they want.
go.
I want someone who's
Five.
emotionally available. Character is really big for me. So someone who's humble, someone who's kind, someone who has like a giving heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Ooh, kids.
Okay.
Someone who has kids. Someone who smokes. I don't do smoking. And I think those are like my top two.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we did get a few pop balloons.
She talking about we got a few pop balloons. You ain't get a few pop balloons. You got six pop balloons. It's only one guy left with a balloon. So you got more than a few.
Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
All right. Let's start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Antoine. I'm 35, and I pop my. You look amazing.
Thank you.
Listen, I pop my balloon because I'm Muslim.
Okay.
That's really it for real.
Okay. No problem.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, he is. He's handsome. He's really tall, and I like your outfit.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
All right. Let's go to our next guy here.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Ramon, and I'm 36.
And Ramon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Two reasons. I got two daughters,
Okay.
and I'm a weed smoker.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, I like your swag though,
Thank you. Appreciate it.
for sure.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not usually. But I really like the outfit. You look really nice. Like your swag is on point. I really like it.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, what makes him not your usual type?
I usually go for someone taller, a bit taller. I feel like I'm a tall girl. I'm not too tall, but like, just a little bit. So I like, someone who's up here for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really it.
Like how tall?
Like,
Cause I'm 6'3", so I mean,
really?
I'm a
Stop, stop the cat. So she said she likes somebody who's tall. He already said that he's 6'3", but at the same time, she says that she's religious, she's a Christian, she's into Jesus and everything. And, he's a weed smoker. And plus the fact that he already said that he got two children. So obviously, I think that she said that she was not interested in dating anybody who has any children. So, yeah.
I'm above average.
Um,
Yeah, way above average.
I mean, I don't really want to say like 6'5". Usually, I would like 6'5", but that's
Okay.
but that's just my preference. But 6 foot and above is good. But
Yeah.
it's just you kind of look a little bit, not as tall. I would say.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
For sure.
Okay.
Let's go to our next guy.
Okay.
Your name and age.
JD, 35.
And JD, why did you pop your balloon?
I mean, honestly, the fit go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit fly.
Thank you.
She just like too skinny. Like I like them a little thick. I be getting cold at night, so I need something like to hold on to. You feel me? Keep me warm.
Yo, my man said, hey, I like your outfit and it's kind of fly, but you kind of skinny, Minnie, and I need somebody with a little thickness to keep me warm at night. So look at the host, she cracking up, and even the girl, our prospective young lady, she even cracking up, because to be honest, her outfit is kind of camouflages. If you look, you can tell that she's skinny, but everything that she has on is kind of baggy. The shirt is baggy, the pants are baggy. So I mean, I think he kind of called that.
Okay.
That's all.
Got it. Now, is JD someone that's your type?
JD, no, not really. He's not someone that's my type. But you seem like you cool people though.
Appreciate it.
You're
And
welcome.
what makes him not really your type?
He's just not my type. I mean, the height thing is number one. I mean, the fit is cool. The tattoos are really cool too, but I don't know. He's just I can't really put my finger on it, but it's like when you know, you kind of know. You feel me? But
Respect.
no
That's all
problem.
love.
Thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Braylon, I'm 37.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cute, I like to smile.
Thank you.
It's the hair, man. It's too much weave. It's
Okay.
a lot going on.
My man said, "Yo, it got too much weave." And you know what though? I could really kind of understand that because here's the thing. My man at the end with the lime green shirt, he always laughing down there. But I can kind of understand that because she really does have a long like a long weave wig or whatever she has on. And so here's the thing. How do you, and this is just me, my opinion, how do you really know the true attraction of a female when you got all that hair? And so I'm going to be honest, I'm looking at her and, there's a lot of deception going on there. She's really thin. So I think that she's kind of wearing a lot of baggy clothes to mask at. And then on top of that, like, you got a weave that's like really long. The bangs is all the way down, to, forehead. So I'm going to be honest, it might not be a popular opinion, but I think he called that.
She said she was from Kenya, and I get a lot of scam calls, and I just want to be.
Yo, yo, stop the cap. Now, no, he didn't just say that she from Kenya and I get a lot of scam calls. What, bro? Like, we're, co- yo, man, come on, like, yo, I'm about to go. I'm about to go get this. Go get this. My look, my man next to him, like, he got his head down. Like, no, yo, that was so foul. Like look, the host is like, yo, look at my man, look at my man at the end. Like, yo, he fouled. Like, I mean, I don't know. Do they interview these guys? Because that not only was that foul, but in all honesty, that was really kind of inappropriate. And I want to almost say, I don't want to. Well, I'm not going to use the word racist, but what I would say is that his comment was very prejudiced. We get scam calls from a whole bunch of people. So because she's from Kenya, you're gonna talk about you be getting a lot of scam calls from Africa or from Kenya. Bro, really you said that? Yo, man, I hope you never find a match.
Dealing with that, and it's the accent. I feel like I'm gonna be saying hi, what you say.
Okay.
But
Okay.
other than that, like they say, I do like your fit and
Thank
everything.
you.
Like that. It's different. I never. It's cool.
Thank you.
Beautiful
All right.
smile, by the way.
Thank you.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really, but it's
Height,
okay though.
Too short.
No,
How tall are you?
Okay, you guys. No, 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 no. Okay, let me.
I mean, you're out here saying 6'5".
I know. Okay, I'm saying 6'5" only because, like, I have a lot of like tall guy friends. So usually for me, I'm used to like really tall guys.
So you comparing us to your guy friends?
Okay.
That's crazy work.
Okay, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Pipe down. I'm saying I'm usually used to a lot.
Yo, she said that's not what I'm saying. Pipe down. He's like, yo, you comparing us to your guy friends? She's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Pipe down. And I really do think that her that she's really kind of exaggerating, because you're saying literally the majority of the guys are all taller than you, and then you're not that tall, and on top of that you got heels on. So like, I mean, I don't know if she's using that as an excuse. Stop the cap. I think you capping a little bit.
Of taller guys, and you're just not tall for me, and that's okay. Like, no problem.
Appreciate that.
No problem. Cool.
Let's go down there. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Fix my face.
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
My name is Kashim.
Hi.
I'm 38 years old.
And Kashim, what did you end up popping your balloon?
I got mad reasons, but I'm gonna hit you with three.
No
One,
problem.
the God thing, right? I hear that a lot. Let's just say I don't have a lot of good experience from women who say that they're looking for a man of God.
Okay, no problem.
Two, I got a son. You said you want a man with no kids.
Okay.
Three, not really my type, but you cute though. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean, you well put together, whatever. But
Thank you.
I like him curvy. I like him with a little, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Word. So
No problem.
Okay.
He said word. He said word to the mother. You cute, but you looking like a little skinny mini, and I need some flesh on them bones. And she's like, okay.
Thank you.
So is Kashim someone that's your type?
No, he's not my type. And it's not just because he's not tall. I know that's like a thing going on, like, we're not tall, da da da, but sometimes it's like when you know, you know.
Okay.
So when you look, it's like he seems like he's cool, but he's just not my type. And not just because of the height thing though. But
Yeah,
thank
okay.
you.
Like, even he doesn't believe you.
I don't
I'm
believe
so
that.
serious.
Cause real quick, like if you take the heels off, you're the same height, right?
Okay.
So at the end of the day, I get it, your preference and all. I'm not even arguing with you. I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, we're the same height.
Okay.
And then you just say these gentlemen over here that's taller than me ain't tall enough for you. So I'm good though. I'm good.
Thank you. Let's go over. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Anthony. I'm 37.
Okay, Anthony, why did you pop your balloon?
Six Hail Marys. God forgive me. I'm non-religious.
Okay, that's
Okay.
okay.
Um,
Okay.
here and I don't know. I
You
just
good?
He said he said six Hail Marys and I'm non-religious. Um, and hey, listen, you know you can tell that the majority of these guys on the panel are not really they're not into the religious thing, you know. So you got to respect them for that. You know, respect them for being honest. Um, so hey, that's how it goes.
I didn't have nothing else after that. Like once you say that, I just kind of tune out.
It's
Got
You
okay.
are good though.
It's okay.
Now, is Anthony someone that's your type?
No, he's not.
Okay.
I don't know. The fit is, I mean, it's okay, but it's not really what I would prefer for a guy to wear. Like if it's a first date type of stuff, I prefer a little bit more dressed up.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I have to agree with her. I know that he's a barber, you know, but the venue for this show is that you're going to dress up, you know, like you're going on the first date, you know, and so I'm not really sure who he's going on the first date or where they're going at, you know, but you know, he kind of got the shirt on that's wrinkled, got the got the saggy jeans and you know the untied boots or whatever. So that's like really like a lazy look, you know. So kind of interesting that he kind of presented himself that way, you know, for somebody who's supposed to be going on the first date. Now my man in the green shirt with the polo shirt, this is a third go round, and he holding on to that balloon tight, seeming like he waiting for somebody to pick him, you know. But we already know this ain't gonna go because she already said that she not really, you know, she don't flow with the short guy. So this should be interesting.
But that's
Okay.
it.
All
All
right.
right. Thank you. All right. We do have an unpopped balloon right here.
Okay.
Let's start off with your name and age.
Brian K. Johnson, 37, out of Atlanta.
Okay. So, Brian, we see you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Not tall, but most definitely I like what I'm seeing. You know, my dad's from Africa, so I respect the whole motherland movement and all that. I respect that.
What part
I
of
really-
Africa?
He's from not the scam artist, but he's Nigerian. He's Nigerian, but he's not. We
He was like, "Yo, he not the scam artist. He's from Nigeria." So now this is going to be interesting because again, um, I find it interesting that these women who are always complaining that there are no guys out there. So this seems like a guy, he doesn't have any children. You know, he's a Christian and you're from Nigeria. No, you're from Kenya and his father is from Nigeria. So you guys seem like you guys have a lot in common, at least to go out on a date and get to know each other. Interestingly enough, it's going to be interesting to see if height is a factor.
not from that village, yeah. But yeah, I respect the accent. I respect all that. You know, I respect the southern. You know, I'm from the south, but we do respect the Atlanta to Africa movement that's going on. We love that. So I'm rocking with the chocolate skin too.
Okay.
Skin tone.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
So, as we heard, the whole 6'5" thing, we know. But is he someone that's your type?
I would say no.
Okay.
It's not someone that's my type.
And what is the type of size?
Um,
6'5"?
I feel like just the dressing is nice.
Cool.
Just the physical attraction. I
Gotcha.
feel like there's not really any physical attraction there for me.
More muscles, right?
Not just muscles, but I feel like when you know, like you kind of know.
You know when you know.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
basically.
Okay, knock that.
So
Okay,
the
I
physical
respect
attraction
that.
is just not there for me.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Go ahead and pop.
Oh, you
Just
can
do it.
pop
Just do
it.
it. All right. Thank you. All right. So that's all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's
you.
go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi everyone, I'm Alicia.
Alicia.
Okay, so we looking at Alicia, kind of looking at her dress. You know, this is a first date. I mean, I think that you know she's looking kind of nice. You know, I think that the dress is kind of much. If I'm going out on a first date with somebody, do I really want my boobs all in that brother's face? So I don't know. I don't know what what a woman's ideal of going out on a first date. I don't know. Maybe that means the same thing as going to the club. But hey, listen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. But let's listen in.
Tia, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And what do you do?
So I am a student and as well a cocktail waitress and a content creator.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Yo, I don't know. I guess I can't hate, but is it me or does it seem like 3 out of 5 females that come on here are content creators? I'm starting to think that that's just another buzzword for some other off the side hustle. But hey, listen, you ain't heard it from me.
I like to go to the gym. I like to cook. I like to hang out with my friends, go shopping, go to the spa.
Okay.
Like girly things.
And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Ooh, he don't like shopping.
Now, yo, when I tell you my man with the all white outfit on with the white beach hat and the white short, he just super extra. Now everybody popping the balloon, he got to put the balloon on the ground and stomp it. I'm starting to think that he like a op. Maybe he's just an agent. He ain't even really there kind of looking for a date. He just there just to kind of cause mischief. And then the other dude, I don't even know. He just on the other end. He just kind of popped, the balloon, and she only said like a couple of sentences. But let's get back to our scheduled program.
Um,
That was very loud.
Yikes. Okay, that's okay. Some things that I like, or what'd you say that I like in a man?
Yeah. What is
So I'm interested in people that are kind,
Okay.
funny, I think generous, romantic, and I think intellectual as well.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I would say some deal breakers for me would be lack of self control. Like if you're kind of angry or grumpy, that's not my favorite thing. Lack of, angry.
Uh-oh. Stop the cap. As soon as, and listen, I agree with her 100%. I do not want to go out on a date or be in a relationship with somebody who's always angry. So we already knew New York, my man with the orange and blue. We already knew that he was about to pop the balloon. I was looking in my crystal ball, so I saw that pop. But listen, and I guess these questions are good because if you're actually looking for a date, maybe looking to meet somebody so that you can go out and get to know them, these are some of the things that you got to put out there. Rather weed these things out in these particular people now, rather than finding out this information about this person on your first date. What's interesting is that, yo, I got to be honest. I like my man in the polo because, listen, he just hanging in there. We already know at the end of the day, he is always going to be the last man standing. He going to be the last man with that balloon. Listen, my man keeping hope alive, so I ain't mad at him.
Lack of effective communication, and then as well, I would say lack of discipline because I do like the gym and things like that.
Got it. Okay. All right. So we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there see why they ended up popping. Okay. Your name and age.
Braylon, 37, Cleveland, Ohio.
Now we already know. Listen, we've been through 3 women. This is the fourth one. We already know he about to come with some crazy stuff. Like I don't know, he just act like cool Mo D, like he just like he like the numero uno honcho, like bro. I mean, I want him to take that hat off so I can see what's under there. Is it a clean cut? Is it a baldy or whatever? I mean, he just Joe Smooth. But let's get back to see what he got to say.
Braylon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I know you asked about her occupation. She was like cocktail waitress and content creator. And she said she liked to shop, but the math ain't mathing because them not real jobs in a sense. So, it seemed like you like to spend more than what you bring in, you know.
Now, talking about judgmental, she said she was a student. I used to be a student, And guess what? Just because you're a student don't mean that you have a job. And if you are a student, actually, one of the best jobs that you can have would be something like a cocktail waitress. And she did say that she's a content creator. So so she's hustling, and people who hustle make money. And she's a female. Females like to shop. So what's up with talking about that the math ain't adding up or the numbers not adding up or come on, bro. Let's stop the cap.
But other than that, you're a very beautiful young lady.
Ooh, you kind of deep in my pockets, but that is okay. Yeah, I'm like, don't calculate too hard, but it's okay. It's okay. It
That's
works out.
right.
Trust
Tell
me.
them don't
You'll
calculate
stay.
too hard.
Period.
Awesome.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, you're handsome. I think you're well dressed, handsome.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go down over here. Your name and age.
Name is Kashim. And
We already know what Kashim gonna say. As soon as she said that she don't like anybody who's angry or got an attitude, whatever, that's gonna be his thing. He gonna say that she beautiful or whatever. Like somebody to be honest, some of these guys are like like an open book. I mean, you could just read them real clear. And like so he's gonna say that she's attractive and all that other stuff, but I don't know. I mean, and hey, she ain't say nothing about religion, so that should at least give some of those guys on the platform a leg up, because before when those girls said it talking about Jesus or whatever, that was like four or five balloons popped off automatically. But let's see.
I'm 38 years old.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
So, when give me a second. I'm trying to gather my thoughts here. There was a couple of things, right? Content creator. What does that mean, right? I know we didn't get that far. Okay, it is what it is. But outside of that, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, can I see myself really matching with this young lady?
Now let's be honest. He ain't even really saying anything. Like you're not even being specific or any details. She said that she's a content creator. Okay, we all know what a content creator is, and I don't think that if if you got questions, then ask her. Like well, what type of content do you create? But I'm just saying like some of these guys are the excuses that they give for popping balloons are just lame. And I'm not saying that you don't wait for the right one, but I'm telling you, they just straight up lame. Lame excuses, lame information. So hold up. When she asked him, he said, "Hold up, let me get my thoughts together." And as you're sitting there, getting your thoughts together, the information that you just put out there, that's the best you got to say, really? Stop the cat.
Nah. Like you're attractive. Don't get me wrong. Like from head to toe, literally from head to toe, you're attractive. I just can't see it though. So that's just me. Yeah. Oh no. You know what? I just remembered. My fault. You said you don't like people that's angry, right?
Yes.
I'm from New York, so my normal disposition, people.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Did I read it right or not? I told you I knew that as soon as she said, and let's be for real. I know a whole lot of people from New York, and I should have said this from the beginning. I don't even like this whole label that he's putting on New Yorkers because it's not true. I go to New York a couple of times throughout the year. I got some friends and some homies that's from New York. Know people from New York. Got family that's in New York. And this whole ideal because I'm from New York, I'm angry, bro. Stop the cap, because that ain't even you. You straight capping. You're angry, but let's not put this on. Let's not put that on New Yorkers as if that's a New York thing. But yo, do me a favor. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is he right? Is he right? New Yorkers are just automatically angry, like, "Rrr," I missed the T. I pity the fool that want to be happy. So I mean, am I right, or is he right? Or am I right that like, yo, he's just really painting a false label on New Yorkers about this whole angry thing. Tell me what you think.
Like, oh, you're always angry. Yeah. No, I'm regular. Feel me? But
Okay.
you know what I mean? So that was the thing that caught me. So I was like, damn,
That's
all right.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not totally. I do think you're handsome. I do sometimes gravitate towards bald guys, which is kind of funny. But I do like a guy that's a little bit taller. I know everybody makes fun of me because I'm a little short, but I do like that as well.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Let's go to our next guy here. Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Anthony, and I'm 37, I think, 36.
Yo, now look, yo, one of the things that I love about this show, and as I said earlier before, um, I never really even watched the show. My wife would used to always watch the show, and then I would be peeking over her shoulder, looking at what she's looking at or whatever. Then sometimes she would kind of pull me in. Then after a while, I got hooked. But look, yo, one of the things that I love is the facial expressions. Look at the facial expression of the host. She's like, bro, you a grown man. You don't know how old you are. Like, yo, maybe you need to stop. Maybe you need to stop puffing on those trees and look at that birth certificate so you can calculate those numbers so that you could tell your potential date um, how old you are. Like, bro, like, really? Come on, stop the cap.
Well, listen, the problem is my
Question mark.
birthday is at the last day of the year, so it like be throwing me off.
Okay.
But here nor there.
So wait. You're a grown man talking about your date. Your birthday is at the end of the year, so I'll be throwing you off. No, you so busy smoking so much weed you can't remember your numbers. That makes absolutely no sense. Once you over a certain age, once you over 10, when somebody asks you how old you are, you know how old you are. Like, bro, like, yo, who dating somebody that don't know how old they are? Like, come on, man. She looking at her like, bro, like, come on, man. You couldn't come up with a better excuse for the reason why you don't know your exact age.
You cold.
Okay.
So what happened was when you said the content creator, my bad. Make sure y'all edit that. Content creator. What I thought was you look like something that I like might go, out back and take myself up top to. So I didn't know.
What does that mean?
Yo, what is up with this dude? Creator and creator. Yo, this guy, I don't know. Um, he 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 just giving me some like some false vibes because you're you're being critical for like no reason. Um, I mean his gear for me like if you're going out on a date with somebody, then my thing is that you kind of dress to impress. Her thing is all right. I just my whole thing is that if you don't if you're going out with somebody and a man on the first date, I'm gonna be honest, and this is just me, and I guess you could say that I'm old school. Um, I really want to me, I think women should dress accordingly. Like, don't dress in a way where you're dressing all tight with your boobs out or whatever. Because in all honesty, men are gonna be men. They ain't going to be focusing on the conversation because your boobs is up all in his face. But I'm looking at dude and, I'm going to be honest. He got them long Elvis Presley sideburns. Them Jones is like super long, And then, like, if that's what you're going to wear on the first date, I'm not even sure who's making the choice. He got the Timbs on, he got the jeans on. I'm sorry, his gear is just lagging.
You look like a porn star or something like that.
Ooh, body.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was hoping. Oh, listen, I'm telling you, her face says it all. So I heard him say like something like, "You look like somebody I would take in the back," and I didn't even comment on it because I'm like, "Yo, what does he mean?" And she said like, "Well, break it down. What you talking about, bro? Are you serious? You talking about somebody look like?" You talking about somebody look like a porn star and her? Yo, man, these guys is like really rough and brutal. And I'm going to be honest. Um, I always, when I'm watching this, I'm always hoping that on both sides that that you just be respectful. Just be respectful. Like you don't know her from a can of spray paint, she don't know y'all. But to come out of your mouth with somebody, they need to like remember on Apollo Theater when they used to have the Sandman come and when your stuff was just foul, they would yank you off the stage. I wish she had a Sandman on the show where bro could just get yanked because that comment right there was super foul.
You're like a porn star. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say that though. It's lifestyle and beauty and like reviews.
yeah.
It's more
So
wholesome, you know?
I didn't know if it was real or not, so I was just like, I'd rather not. Cool.
No worries. That's fine.
All right. No, is he someone that's
Don't
your
take
type?
me up top. Go ahead.
I don't know what that means. But no, not necessarily. I like a man that's a little bit more clean cut. But I do like the tattoos though. The jewelry's nice too.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Now, one of the things that I like about her, because I'm going to be honest, um, if somebody said that I look like a porn star, I probably would have came at his neck like for real, like ran, ran, ran. Because like you talking about, like I said, the only thing that I don't, like I said, I think that she's dressed really nice. Hey, listen, she got her nails done and everything. She looks nice. You know, and then my bro's a barber. He's looking scruffy. He didn't even dress for the occasion. But I like the fact that listen. Even though he came out of his mouth, he was really wrong. Like I said, straight inappropriate. I like it. She just kept it respectful. She ain't even come at his neck or whatever. She get major points for that. What y'all think about his comment? You think that was appropriate or inappropriate? And then also in your comments, tell me how do you think that she's handling herself? Do you think that she should have came at his neck, or do you think that she should have just kind of kept her respectful demeanor? Let me know what you think.
All righty. So we do still have four balloons left unpopped. I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question, just to help you narrow it down, see who's more your type.
Now I'm going to be honest. Um, the guy with the like lime green shirt, for whatever reason, I guess he thinks he's like the cream of the crop. So it's funny. Somebody don't pick him, and they wait too long. He pop his balloon. So I'm kind of betting. Well, first of all, I don't listen. Matter of fact, how about we do this? In the comments, we got four guys standing. I think she said just pop two balloons. Who do you think she's going to pop? And so obviously, if she pops a balloon, she hasn't really. Oh no, 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 no. I'm sorry, she didn't say that. She said ask the question. So she's going to ask the question, and then they're going to answer it, and then she's going to narrow it down. But out of these four guys, when she does narrow it down, who do you think that she's going to narrow it down to? This should be interesting.
Okay. How old are you guys and what do you do for work? And do you enjoy what you do for work?
Mm, okay. Name, age, and do you enjoy what you do for work?
I'm Antoine. I'm 35. I'm a school safety specialist. I do real estate on the side, restaurant investor, and private protection. I love what I do. I do it because I didn't have anybody like me growing up, and because I don't have a father, never had a father, so I want to be that for the kids. So yeah.
Awesome. I like that answer.
Okay. Let's go to our next guy. Name and age and the answer to her question.
Ramon, and I'm 36. I own an auto detailing business. I do Airbnb, and I own a fleet rental company.
Cool.
And then I think you said, do you enjoy what you do?
Oh, yes. And do you
Oh,
enjoy
yeah, I love it. Financial freedom.
There we go.
Name and age and the answer to her question.
JD, 35. I'm a building engineer. So
Yo, I gotta. Every time this guy tells me that he's a building engineer, like I'm from the old school, like he's a custodian, But I guess in all of these, like I guess in all of these different professions now, we kind of upgrade the terminology so that way it sounds like something more fancy or whatever. So I'm you could tell she was vibing with the first guy. The second guy, but the energy was really high, with the first guy. So this is interesting.
yeah, I love what I do. I come a long way. So it took me like a lot of years, to know like what I really wanted to do in life. So, before that, I was like, I did security for like a long time. So I went to school, I figured it out. So we here now, though, getting to the bag.
All right.
He's really, to be honest, I can't really just my 2 cents. And I don't like to judge people, but his communication skills is whack. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Bye, 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 bye. Like, I don't even know how you have a full conversation with a female, because he's really, you know, like you, he did. Hold up, and I know I didn't miss this. Is his tattoos basically supposed to match his shirt? And that's like really kind. I don't know if that's like a sleeve tattoo, but that joint literally goes from on both of his arms all the way up his I don't know. I guess like literally to the short sleeve of his shirt. I don't know. This is to the sisters. Do y'all find that attractive? That I know a lot of women like tattoos. But do you think that it's like really attractive when a guy has so many tattoos that his whole arm is covered? And again, I don't know, like that dialogue. I'm listening to him talk or whatever, and he's more, yeah, you know what I mean. Like the communication to me doesn't seem pretty clear.
And our next guy over here, name, age, and the answer to your question.
Brian K. Johnson, 37, out of Atlanta, Georgia. I work for the water department in the county, but I also do music and movies. So I respect the hustle of the cocktail waitress. I like that because it's like you still got.
Yo, the one thing that I can say is that my man, when I say that he holding out, and I'm gonna be honest, out of all the guys, I probably like him. I like him the most because I think that he's really sincere. He's clean cut. I think he messed it up with the plaid pants. I think if he had came with a nice pair of jeans, I think that he would have been, his swag would have been nice. But I think that, he messed it up with the plaid pants. But he seems like a nice guy, really clean cut, rather very respectful. You know, articulate. Doesn't seem to have difficulty communicating or whatever. So yeah, I like him. He seems like he's pretty cool.
Got a regular gig, but I'm still doing my content creation, so I respect that
Thank you.
for sure.
Okay. And do you enjoy what you do?
I enjoy the music and the movies. The water department pays the bills.
All right, now that's
So
fair.
I respect both, but I like the music and the movies better.
Okay, awesome.
All right. So, based off of what you've heard, what you see, all that good stuff, I am going to have you pop. Let's go with two balloons. So, let me give you a pick.
So in the comments, who do you think the she's going to pop? She got to pop two balloons. I'm gonna go with Tattoo Man. So I'm gonna say Tattoo Man and the I don't know. The way that she dressed, I'm gonna be honest. I think that she going Polo Man and Tattoo Man. I think those are the two balloons that she's gonna pop. But at the same time, that second guy, she ain't seemed like she was too enthusiastic. And I just think it's always fun. Like, you got four people left. You got to pop two balloons. I think it's like really kind of like, like a fun activity just to kind of guess. That's what me and my wife always do. Hey, who do you think he's going to pop? So let's see.
There you go. And go ahead and pop those two. Okay. Okay, you can stay there. We'll
Joe, when I say I am the man, I am the man. Didn't I tell you? I knew that she was going to pop Tattoo Man because, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, his communication wasn't really all that cool. He wasn't really saying that much. And I'm gonna be honest. I think, um, like I said, despite the fact that I like my, Polo Man, um, I think his gear is not really, saying a whole lot, And so, I'm gonna be honest. Some of these women, like, they like that little, like, give me a roughneck vibe, and he don't give the roughneck vibe. So maybe she ain't feeling him.
start with him. All right. So, Brian, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Very stunning. Very. I like the upbeat. I like the kind of sedity. I'm from the east side, so I respect that from Atlanta. I like the sedity, kind of well put together, know how to talk, upbeat. I love that.
Thank you.
That's somebody you can come home to. I respect that.
Got it. Okay. So, why did we end up popping his?
I think you're handsome. It's like somebody maybe a little bit taller and a little bit more clean cut.
Okay.
But I think you're awesome.
Clean cut, you mean shave or?
I don't know if it's
Now this is stop the cap. She capping because um, what's more clean cut than him? Like I said, I think he kind of got his hair braided, but the thing is outlined. His beard is all lined up or whatever. He got on a polo shirt. So again, I don't think it's the clean cut part. I just think that his outfit is a little, it's just kind of like a little corny. He got I don't even know if them big polo shirts are even real. That looked like one of those polo shirts that he bought in Atlanta, like on one of them stands. And then and again, I don't know them plaid pants, bro. I ain't seen plaid pants in a minute, and I'm OG over here. Them things are like they dated. I don't know. He might have got them from TJ Maxx, but again, um, I kind of had my feeling that despite that I like dude, I kind of had a feeling that she was probably going to pop his balloon first.
Or do you have dreads?
Locks. I call them
Locks?
lock,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
not
I
my.
get them styled every
I
three
think
weeks.
that's cool. I just usually date guys with more shorter
Shorter hair.
hair.
Okay.
That's just my typical look. Nothing bad.
Okay. I respect it. I got you.
All right.
For sure.
Okay, so now, whoa, so hold up. So she said pop two balloons. That left two guys with a balloon. And then the second guy just popped his balloon. And I'm really kind of interested in why he popped his balloon. And I think that he probably popped his balloon because she seemed like dude is a nice guy, but she seemed like she kind of ragging on him about his hair and everything. And it seems to me as soon as he made that comment about his hair, and he got locks, but he got them braided really nice. He got that nice little outline right there. So I just think that she capping. So I can't wait to find out why he popped his balloon.
For sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I thought she was gorgeous. You know what I mean? Dress look fire. You feel me? Love the tattoos too. You know I'm in tattoos.
Yeah. And you can see why I think she's gorgeous, man. Hey, I'm into her. You know what I'm saying. You know, you like, bro, you over 35. Like, you got to have a little bit more vocabulary than you know what I mean. And and I'm not knocking him, but I'm just saying, I just think that women want a little bit more because I can't even imagine what a night out going to the movies and having dinner is going to be. When somebody's vocabulary like is extremely limited. That's just my 2 cents.
Tattoos and stuff and all that.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Okay. So why did we end up popping his?
I think you're handsome. I think that you're a little bit more light skinned than some of the guys that I date. It's not a bad thing. I mean, if I had to like look at the line, it's
Yeah,
not funny.
I get
But if I
that
had
a
to
lot.
look at the lineup, I think that is just.
Yo, she went on the light skin thing, like, yo, I guess, listen, pe- different people have different preferences, and so sometimes you got women who are not into light skinned men, just like you got men who are not into dark skinned women, So I guess, based on, what you see, hey, listen, if that's something that you don't find attractive or if that's not your interest, I guess basically it's better to kind of put it out front. That way it kind of gives you an opportunity to have your options, a little bit open, and you can kind of say, hey, listen, this is not what I'm into, and then you can kind of focus on those guys that you are into. But again, I cannot wait to see what the other guy who had this. But matter of fact, man, yo, I hate to say that I called it, but I called it. I actually thought that the second dude popped his balloon, but actually the second dude still got his balloon, and it's the first guy. And interestingly enough, this first guy, one of the things that I'm getting that vibe, like it's like, yo, I'm the man, I'm the prize, and if you don't pick me first, and if you save me for last, then I'm popping my balloon because like I said, like he just seems as though he's that type of guy that, yo, I know I'm the prize, so pick me, don't have me waiting around. I can't wait to see what his response is regarding why he was holding his balloon for so long and then decided to pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it though. I think honestly it's like, like with the Kendrick and the Drake battle right now, like I think we taking the L right now. You feel me? Light skinned niggas.
Yo, that was funny. So she said that she not really into light skinned guys. Look at my man with the lime green shirt. He cracking up. He's like, yo, no, he didn't say I know with the Kendrick and the Drake battle, the light skinned guys are taking the L right now. Yo, that is funny. So listen, you got the brown skin guys, and then you got the light skin guys. So I guess he said Team Drake. So maybe if Drake comes back with another one, the light skin guys will be up. But yo, that was really funny. So hey, his communication skills might not be good, but yo, he definitely has a sense of humor. So yo, I like that. That was funny.
You know, we down right now. I mean,
But you're awesome. I appreciate you.
yeah, appreciate you.
All right, thank you. We did get a pop back here. What's going on? Why we popping?
She look amazing. It was more so you like clean cut. I got cornrows. You ain't like his dreads.
Okay.
So I just popped it off that aspect.
Okay.
I'm not sure if
Okay.
I think braids and dreads are a little bit different. I don't
So one of the things that I do not understand as I've been watching these shows, and it's not just with the guys and with the girls, like, yo, why are we prematurely popping our balloon based on a comment that or somebody makes about another dude? Like, yo, like now I'm gonna tell you right now, if you watch her questioning from beginning to end, she was definitely feeling dude. But because she made a comment about she wasn't really feeling the guy with the dreads, because he has braids, he basically popped his balloon. And so now you didn't even give her a chance to clarify or explain, because now as she's getting into her explanation, she's actually telling you, no, as far as I'm concerned, I see, and for clarification purposes, we really should not be calling them dreads. We should be calling them locks. Those of us who know. We call them locks. We don't call them dreads because we don't dread our hair. We love our hair. Um, but again, at the same time, I think he was kind of feeling her, and so I think you might have missed an opportunity because you didn't even get an opportunity to communicate and then say, "Hey, listen, what do you mean by that?" You just popped the balloon based on another comment, or based on another guy, you know. And I look at it this way: the comment that she made for the other guy was for that guy. The comment that she made, is, for you is for you. So don't pop your balloon prematurely.
know. Like locks, I just aren't my necessarily thing. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah.
But you got a nice little lineup. You look great.
appreciate you.
Yeah. That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry, baby. It's okay.
So here's my thing. So she just explained it. He said he liked the way she looked. And get your balloon back. I've seen other shows where they were like, yo, give me my balloon back. So he could say, yo, can I get my balloon back? Or she could grab another balloon or whatever. Yo, make it happen, Captain.
All right. So, I mean, you compliment his hair. So, is he someone that is your type?
Yeah, you're super handsome. I like your jewelry. I like your outfit. Yeah, you look great.
You look great too.
Thank you.
All right. So we do have one balloon left unpopped. Any questions for our girl here?
What's your credit score like?
Yo, what? I'm sorry. What person do you know asked somebody? So she says, she asked him, do you have any questions for me, for her? So out of all the questions, the best you could come up with is what's your credit score like? I'm taking my pen out and even if I had an 800 score, no disrespect, that ain't none of your business. I don't even know you that well. We ain't even going on a date. All we doing is asking questions. You asking me, my credit score. How about asking me what are some of the things that I like to do, and how about asking me, about my hobbies or whatever. How about asking me what type of content do I create? You know, what's my credit score? Like, are you serious? He been reading too many I don't know, too many magazines, financial magazines or something, or I don't know, maybe that's just some cues on relationship dating, asking somebody about their credit score. But I just think that that's foul.
Ooh, that's a good question. Right now, my credit score is a 740, like 743 or something like that.
Okay. That's the only question I
That's
got.
your only question?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions for him?
Yes. Do you have children?
I have two daughters,
Okay, how old are they?
12 and 13,
Do you feel like you have a healthy co-parenting scenario?
for sure.
I think that's really important.
Especially with them being older now. At first it was a little, we was both young, so as we got older and matured, everything got a lot better,
That makes sense. I think too young scares me, Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
All right, well, let's come on up here. Come on up. Come on up.
No, I now I'm gonna be honest. Like the energy is really crazy. I think that the first guy, I think that they were way more compatible. Not to mention that the outfit, she got on the black and white dress, he got on the black or whatever, But I'm gonna be honest, and I should have said this before. Like, bro, and it's just me. Grown men in skinny jeans, something's wrong with that, bro. Like you got on these skinny jeans, and that just ain't. I just don't understand why grown men feel the need to be wearing skinny jeans. I just think that that's totally inappropriate. But that's just me. I need to breathe. But let's see if this goes all the way through.
Come on up. All right, so I know you had no more questions. Are you good? Any questions,
I do
Jaren?
have another question. Do you live in Arizona?
Yes, I do. I've
Okay.
been here back and forth for 4 years, here officially.
So apparently she must like the fact that he got his taco meat hanging out because he got his little I guess he got it he got his little gold chain with his tattoo, and I guess that's like taco meat decorating the tattoo, whatever that is. Now he mentioned that he had two children, but now interestingly enough, I don't know. Well, no, so she obviously don't have any children, because she's a college student, so I can imagine that she's a college student. She's working as a cocktail waitress, and she also is a content creator. So I'm going to be honest. This situation kind of seems like a mismatch because you're in college. Despite the fact that both of you live in Arizona, but um, it would seem like with all the stuff that he does in addition to having two children, that might be a bit much. But I don't know. Stranger things have happened. And people who have children, sometimes they get in relationships they are able to juggle it. So I guess it depends on the other person.
For 2 years.
Okay, cool.
All right. Okay, so my final question, is it a yes for you for her?
For sure.
Is it a yes for you for him?
We
I got to be honest, yo. If by the time we go through all of this grilling and asking questions and popping balloons or whatever, I need the guy to be up there like, you ain't got to be shouting, you don't have to do a backflip, but yo, his demeanor is so. Is it a yes for you? For sure. She all now the girl's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna be honest, like, yo, you know, if you choose me, if I choose you, and if I'm gonna, be excited about me choosing you, then I need some excitement too. Like, bro is just like literally, I don't know, maybe he smoked a couple of trees before the show or whatever, because he did say that he does puff a little bit. But my thing is that enthusiasm is super weak.
All right, I'll take this mic and you guys can go on up. Yes! All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Kiana.
Kiana, how old are you?
I'm 28. Sorry to think about it.
So I'm going to be honest, critiquing the outfit. Okay, the hair's not bad or whatever. She got her fingernails done and everything. Um, I just think women who wear tights, I don't think that, there's a lot of creativity, and when you're trying to dress. I mean, just throwing on a pair of tights and a top or whatever, like show me that if we're going on the first date that you can be creative. Just don't, and I don't know. Like to me, and again, I'm an OG, I'm old school. When I see a woman in tights, they just stick pantyhose, in the same way that you wouldn't go out, with pantyhose or whatever, So, um, you don't, in my opinion, you don't really leave anything to the imagination for the guy, because you got your tights on or whatever, you got a little slinky shirt, But hey, that's just my 2 cents.
Very cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
Um, I like to dance. I grew up doing like studio dance, so like liturgical dance, hip hop, contemporary, all types of dance. So
Okay.
now I just do it for fun. So I like to do like heels classes when they come up, or like hip hop classes. I do work out a lot, so I do like to go to the gym as like a stress reliever.
Now, one of the things that you can tell that she does seem like, she's pretty fit, so she looks like she does go to the gym. So interesting will be, what will be interesting is I can't remember any of these guys. Well, actually, I think one or two of them did say that they work out. So we'll see if that'd be a compatible match for some of them.
Or just like a fun thing. If I'm bored, I'll go to the gym, and or I'll go for a run
Okay.
and sleep. Yeah, that's another hobby of mine.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
um, a few things I look for that are important are for them to be trustworthy.
Mhm.
Good hygiene is another one I look for in a man. Also, someone who's looking for a relationship. I think that one's, it's not a given. It's not a given. And looking to build.
Okay.
Another thing would be someone who is calm. I feel like I need a calm partner. I very much like, I very much like just like soft, low tone.
So I have no idea. First of all, the guy at the end, she says like she like kind of soft, well spoken or whatever, like mild mannered guys. Already knew Mr. New York angry. Aha, I pity the fool, Mr. T. The angry guy. I'm from New York. We always angry. So I knew that he was gonna pop his balloon. But the guy at the end, the barber, I don't know. I have no idea why he popped his balloon. I'm gonna be honest. I think that and of course, we know the dude with the white hat, with the white gear on, with the right bands. You know, we already know he gonna pop his balloon. As a matter of fact, he don't even pop it anymore. He puts the balloon on the ground and stomps on it, like he just all the way extra. But I don't know. I think her and the first dude, might be kind of complimentary. At least she didn't say anything about Christian or Jesus, because that would have been four balloons popped right off the tee. Yeah, but let's get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Sorry.
You're good.
Atmosphere. Like I'm much of an extrovert outside, and like I teach classes. I bring out a very extroverted type of energy. But when I'm at home, I like the opposite. I like to be able to like be somber and very like cuddly and super like calm and peaceful with my like person.
Okay. So, what are some of your deal breakers?
Um,
Now, I always like that question when they say, "Well, what are some of your deal breakers?" Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if she say smoking, we're gonna put the three or four balloons about to pop, 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 pop.
poor hygiene is a deal breaker for me.
Okay.
We gotta shower like all the time. If you change clothes, you gotta shower. You gotta
Okay.
shower again. If we do anything special, you gotta shower.
Okay.
Um, and another deal breaker would be someone who's confrontational, who just likes to like kind of just like argue. I'm not really an arguer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like to debate about things.
All right. So, we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. All right. Let's start with your name and age.
My name is Kashim, and I'm 38 years old.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, first, I'm going to say that you are very attractive
you.
from head to toe. Like, you're well put together.
Thank you.
However, because of my energy, it can come off a certain kind of way. So
So they just did. He said that she was very well put together from head to toe. Now, of course, now every time, after the comment about the guy saying the girl's toes is hanging over her shoes, now every time we see a woman's feet, I don't know about you, but I'm looking to see where her toes are in proximity to her feet. That was like, super funny.
So I don't want my energy to offend you any kind of way. You're like, oh, you're too much. Look, we're good. All right. You find you a calm guy. You know what I mean? Like, I am who I am. So
Yep.
I can be calm at times, but like normally I'm just like, you know what I mean? So
Okay. Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Um, I don't think so. No.
Okay. What makes him not really your type?
Mostly height, kind of dress as well. But I kind of like the dress.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like if this was a date, I would have probably wanted a little more.
That's fair. I
Depending
wouldn't
on
wear
the
this on
date,
a date
though.
though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, I'll be
Okay.
nice, put together.
So now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now she said, now I don't know. I think that she capping a little bit because she said, she asked her, "Is this somebody that you would typically date?" And she was kind of like fumbling around a little bit. Um, I think she mentioned a little bit about the height, but then also what he wore. Now his response is that, I think she was basically saying that she would like him to, that his gear was okay. She might like him to be a little bit more dressed up. Now his response was that if they were going on a date, he would be a little bit more put together. But if I'm correct, I thought that the prerequisite for the show was to come dressed and come as if you're going on your first date. So I don't know, bro. Don't sound like you following instructions well, because he looks like he has more of an outfit like he about to go to the gym, not necessarily going on the first date. Just my 2 cents.
Is this like an everyday look?
It's kind of a little bit of whatever, and I had to represent. I'm from New York, so I had to represent.
Okay. Let's go on our next pop balloon here. Name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Anthony. I'm 36 or 37. I'm not sure. I keep.
I'm gonna be honest. She does work out because as I'm looking, like, God darn, I'm starting to feel a little self conscious about my biceps because her shoulders are like really big, like Iron Man, and her arms are like, whoa, she is like really kind of buff. And I don't know. I think that could be kind of intimidating for a guy. Now here we go with this guy. Like, bro, like, are you serious? How old are you? 36 or 37. I'm really not sure. What grown man don't know how old they are? Like, yo, bro, stop the cat.
But here nor there. There's nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong with me. I like to argue, so.
Oh. I mean, I don't think that's a problem. Somebody might like that.
Yeah,
So somebody might like it.
I need a little fight back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to just be.
Okay.
Because.
Now, I don't know. And actually, you know what? He's probably right. And I'm glad, she said, listen, I'm not the arguing type. I don't like to argue. And so I'm not really interested in anybody who does that. Um, and it's interesting because he said that the reason why he's not interested is because he does like to argue. And, he don't want to be with somebody who's not going to argue. And I think that's kind of crazy. I'm just wondering, um, what female would openly say, "Oh yeah, I like to argue." I really find that really attractive. So that's really interesting. I'm also kind of wondering, my man in the white hat, with the white gear, he always pops immediately. He's still holding on his balloon, so I think he up to something. Trust me.
I will take over. Like, but I need a little kickback. You know what I mean? Like,
I definitely do give kickback, but that's not what I prefer.
I hear you.
I'm very
what
outspoken.
I'm saying. Like, I'm used to.
But
I'm used to what
I
I'm
really
used
like
to.
to sit in my femininity. Okay, I just really like to be a woman and a girl, and I don't want to have to like be that. Yeah.
I hear you.
It's not for me, but I can do it.
I'm just used to what I'm used to, so maybe that's my problem.
I respect it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being honest.
Is he someone that's your type?
No.
Kinda. I like the tattoos.
So what's the other part?
The fit is me.
Okay.
The outfit is not me. For me. Yeah. That would be that.
All right, I'm gonna pop another balloon for myself.
All right. Let's go. Okay, so we do still have 4 balloons left unpopped. Let me go ahead and have you ask these guys a question, help you narrow it down.
Okay, I've got a question. What is your occupation, and then what is a typical day for you look like? Like a
Typical weekday. What are you doing?
Okay. Name, age, and what's your occupation, and what does your typical day look like?
My name's Antoine. I'm 35. My occupation is I'm a school safety specialist. I have a lot of other things as well, but just to narrow it down, that's what I do. A typical day for me is going to work with the kids. I work in the school where I carry. I'm a former police officer as well.
Okay.
After work, I go straight to the gym. Like straight to the gym. Then after the gym, I'm actually prepping food to cook because I don't meal prep. You probably meal prep, don't you?
Sometimes.
I like my
Wish I
food.
was better.
I like my food hot, so I cook. I like it every day. I cook.
Okay.
Then after that, I put a movie on until the movie start watching me for real.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard all good things. Okay. Okay.
Let's go to our next guy. Your name, age, occupation, and answer the question.
Yeah, JD. I'm a building engineer. Like as far as like day to day, like at work or just my full day.
Just like a regular day, like during the week. So yeah, if you're at work
so
during
like
the
at
week, some
work?
people aren't at work, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay. Yeah, I just be fixing things like around the buildings and stuff. I manage like 3 different buildings, so I be painting, fixing doors, a little bit of everything, you know, whatever you need fixed. You feel me? I could do. So if you need something fixed at your house, tap in. You feel me? Got you. Got you.
Okay. And then once you're off work, what does your day look like? I think that was more so her question.
Shit. I'm getting old now, so I just want to go to sleep. Feel me? When I get home after, you know,
Oh my goodness. So she seemed like she liked the handyman, and he's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But then she wants to know like, what do you do in a typical full day? He was like, yo, I'm getting old. I like to go to sleep. Bro, you only I think he said he's 35, 36 or whatever. So you go to work every day and then come home and just go straight to sleep. Like I'm gonna be honest. Even if that's what I do, I'm not telling nobody that, especially if I'm interested. I'm gonna make up some stuff.
I work hard, so feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your age again?
35.
35. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, she said, what's your age again? Because she's like, I cannot believe a grown man who's 35 who got a job that when he comes home that he just wants to go to sleep. So she asked like, yo, what's your age again? So in the comments, we got 4 balloons. We got 4 balloons. She's going to have to pop 2. Who do you think, what 2 are you think are going to get popped? I'm going to argue that it's going to be my man, Tattoo Man, and Polo Man. No, 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 no. Actually, I'm gonna say Polo Man and White Bright, the guy with the white outfit on. He's going to be, pop because I know he's about to come out with some crazy stuff, and she's probably not going to be feeling his comments. Let's see.
What's going over
He
here?
said I'm a little old. I'm like, wait.
Your name and age, and the answer to her question.
My name is Braylon. I'm 37, Cleveland, Ohio. I work in mental health. I counsel people with substance abuse and mental health issues. A typical day is probably wake up at like 8 and go talk to one of my clients or making sure that everything's all right with them. I do go to the gym midday. Shout out Extreme Compound, Cleveland, Ohio. Phil. We do step classes there, so I try to stay in shape that way, lift. And then I go see another client. And then I might go to another step class because he do 2 of them in a day.
Okay.
So, and after that, I kind of go home. I do like the meal prep sometimes, or I hit up Grill 55, Cleveland, Ohio. Food is mad good, crazy. So, yeah, and then I just go home, chill, watch my shows, my Netflix shows and everything like that, and just be easy.
So he must be really feeling her because a lot of the other females, like literally 5 seconds into their explanation of who they are and what they like and what they don't like, he's popping that balloon. So he must really like her. So this should be interesting. She's going to have to pop 2 balloons. I'm saying that it's going to be the tattoo guy and my man with the polo shirt. Let's see.
All right. Name, age, occupation, and what does a typical day look like for you?
Brian K. Johnson, 37, Atlanta, Georgia, East Side. I'm actually working for the county. I work for the water department. So I'm not doing that. I wake up, I work out, do my push-ups, I pray to God, take the shower, hit the work, go to work. I work those 8 hours, and Monday through Thursday I do another shift that's 10 hours. But Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm free. So Friday working out, Saturday working out, Sunday go to church, and just repeat. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the family, repeat, always check in. I write a lot of music, and I'm actually working on some movies as well. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of plug that in.
All right, you do a lot. I
So
like that.
yeah, I'm working,
That's
man. I'm
pretty
a
good.
working man.
All right, let's head on back. Okay, so it is time to pop.
Ooh,
So let me hand you a pick.
wait.
There you go. And I am going to have you pop two balloons.
Two?
Two, yes.
All right, so in the comments, do me a favor. Tell me, what do you think out of these four guys? What two balloons do you think that she's going to pop? And also, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bells so that you'll be able to tune in for my next video coming up soon.
So go ahead and pop those two. And then once you're done popping, I'll ask why you ended up popping.
Oh, two balloons. Okay. Well, that's so hard.
I know, I bet.
Now, one of the things that I like is that apparently, these guys, you know, their qualifications, they meet a certain criteria that she likes. So I like that she didn't just go and pop the balloons, so that's good. I like that. You got all of these guys or whatever. It's nice that she has some individuals that she can pick from, and it's just not automatically, oh, he out, he out, he out. So that means that, for the most part, based on their responses, that in her opinion, they're pretty solid.
That's so hard. Can I ask one more question before that?
No, after this round.
No?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta pop those two. Dang. All right, pop one.
One's already popped. This one. Oh, yeah. A little more force.
Okay, so why did we end up popping his?
Um, I really did like your answers. I really do like that you are a God-fearing man. We love that. That was a
For sure.
plus plus altogether. I feel like I don't know. It's really just you're just like not my type.
I got you. What's your type?
Probably a little taller. Just a tad bit taller.
Gotcha.
Definitely the outfit gives me like older man.
Yo, I said, what's killing him is those plaid pants. Maybe I need to hire myself out. I should reach out to her and say, hey, listen, if you want me to, I can be a fashion coordinator for some of these guys, or maybe just kind of hand my card out because um, nice guy, God fearing man, like she just said. But those plaid pants, like, bro, if you're not swinging a golf club and if you don't have a golf bag with you, you got to take them. You ain't getting no dates with. You're not getting any dates, any matches, any picks with those plaid pants. It's just not happening.
30, okay. 37.
37? Right.
Sure.
Right.
Get the shoes.
Which is a little much. Just a
Okay,
little much.
37. Can't help that, but I got you.
Which is okay, but literally your answers were so great. If you were just like
A little younger, more tall.
not even a little younger, if you just like some people are older, but they could act younger, not act younger, but like they present a little bit like more playful. Like there's some men that are like grown men. There's other men that like have like there's like
Alpha
a two
male. Gotcha.
two sides to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm already 28 and then you're 37 plus you're on that older 37 and not
For sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you. All right, and we did get a pop back here. Why did we end up popping?
Because somebody that's for me wouldn't take that long.
Wow.
But
I told you, and he said this before. Like, listen, he thinks that he's the prize, and I'm not like really. I'm not hating on him, because in this particular venue, why not feel as though you're the prize, and I think he kind of said this before, and I think that he was feeling her, but it's like, hey, listen, if you feeling me, then it's not going to take that long for you to pop those other balloons. You would have been popped too, because you already knew that you wanted me. But the mirror, and I think that he's like, look, I think that he feels as though, and I feel him, like, yo, I'm looking at myself in comparison to these other dudes. You know, I'm not knocking them. Listen, I'm not real egotistical, but I'm an easy 10. And then you playing around with these five, six, and sevens. Like, yo, you wasted my time. Like, listen, yo, you need to get away from these zeros and get with this hero. And since you kind of slow, that I'm gonna do you. Listen, guess what? I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna pop myself.
Uh, one thing I do like,
Okay.
your natural beauty. I love that.
Thank you.
You go to the gym, that's a plus. It's just that, man, it took too long.
I do take long with my responses in general in life. I'm like a very, what's the word? The word I'm looking for. Articulate person, so I
Sure.
like to think about my answers before I say something, and really make a decision. So
Sure.
yeah, that's why I like take my time because I really like to factor in everything
I need you to
before
see me.
speaking.
I need you to see me and want me.
You
know what I'm
right,
saying?
you right,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
right.
It's just that it was a lineup, and that was the only reason why, because you look great.
Thank
You
you.
fit. I love the natural beauty. All of my queens the natural look, I love that. And you have a nice
Thank you.
smile.
All right, so we do have two guys left. Guys, any questions for her? Got any brewing? All right, let's go over here.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have any kids.
No kids. Okay. How old are you again?
28.
28. Okay. What's your sign?
Scorpio.
Okay.
November Scorpio.
I think we good.
Good. All right, any questions over here?
He just asked my question.
All of them?
Two of them, yeah.
Do you guys have any kids?
No kids.
You have kids?
I have one son.
One son. What's the age?
He's 12, about to be 13. He's a Scorpio.
Okay. What's your relationship with the mother?
Well, it's okay. I
Now, Now, one of the things that you can tell, she's 28. She doesn't seem like she would really be interested in somebody with children. That's why she kind of missed out because I think that the first guy probably would have been a good pick for her. I don't see her being a match with my man with all the tattoos. Um, and now, despite the fact that she might like the guy with the white outfit, the question of about asking her, she doesn't have any children, you got one child. Now she asks you about your relationship with the mom. Now if your relationship with the children's mom is cool, then guess what, that answer is coming real quick. But you notice his answer came really slow, and then he kind of is like, "It's all right," you know. And if you look at her, um, and most females, if you're smart, if you're dating a guy who has children, you don't want no baby mama drama. Like, you just don't want it. So this is going to be interesting. That balloon might get popped.
take hold of my son, so I definitely take care of my son, do what I got to do for him, and my son has his own everything, so I try not to get in her business, and she don't get in mine. So I think that's awesome.
Okay. Any other questions? No? No. Oh.
Is that your real hair?
Yes. Yep, that's
Oh,
it's all me. It's all me.
Now, I think he was the one earlier who basically kind of said that some of those other females, like they had too much hair, too much weave. The sister from Kenya, and then another one. So yo, listen, she's proud of her natural hair. He says, "Is that your real hair?" She shaked it and baked it and flipped it to the side or whatever. So you see my man at the end that popped his balloon. You see he's smiling because he already said he like a natural woman. So this is going to be interesting, because I don't really see her matching up. But listen, those are the two balloons that's left, and I really think that she would have had I think that she really probably had a preference for the first guy with the black and the lime green on. But I think what she did was she said that she likes to take her time with her answers. But I'm gonna be honest, I think that she was kind of playing hard to get. and didn't really anticipate the fact that while you playing hard to get, my man is like, listen, if I'm numero uno, choose me first.
Why it's getting bigger as we speak because we're sweating.
All right. So I am going to have you pop a balloon.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Why do we end up popping his?
Um, it very good answers. I just feel like he's more my type, and yeah, honestly, you both are my type. Is
You just fit more.
Respect it.
yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it, love.
All right. Let's bring you on up. Come on up here. Come on up.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think he was gonna match with anybody because, like I said, he was cutting them in like they didn't even get a chance to come down, to walk down the aisle before, he just was just literally cutting them off at the knee. So I'm surprised he even made it that far.
Okay. Looks like you were stuck. You didn't have any more questions.
No, I got something to say.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Um, it's the baby you giving off the Serena look, bro. The
Serena.
athleticism, bro, that is beautiful.
Thank
Love,
you.
I love the shoulders.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. Any other questions?
Yo, my man said, yo, you giving off the Serena Williams vibes. I love and yeah, if you anybody who watched tennis or if you seen Serena Williams when in her heyday, yo, she was, I mean, I'm not going to say muscular, but she was well toned and she was real fit and strong. And so, I mean, I never thought about that, but I guess he's kind of right. And I guess, well, she's kind of laughing, so. Um, I'm assuming she took it as a compliment. And my man, the way that he sell it, he said it like a little Denzel, like, "Yo, you giving me them Serena Williams vibes? Yo, what's up? How can I be down?"
It's for him.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a good. I have a question.
Okay.
What would be your top three like love languages? Obviously, there's more, but the ideal ones. What are your top three?
Physical touch, quality time, and I mean acts of kindness. I would think, but I'm really kind of my own person, so I don't really need you to do too much.
Okay.
Just be there for me. Just be able to talk to me.
Okay.
All right. So my final question now is: it going to be a yes for you for her?
Yes, she's beautiful.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
It is a yes.
We got a match. I'll take this mic, and you guys can go on off. All right now. Hey.
Now, I'm gonna be honest. She was kind of acting a little corny, walking off. Like, listen, you asked him 1,000 questions. He asked you 1,000 questions or whatever. Okay, it's over. Is it? Yes, it's a match. Okay, so y'all like laughing. Yo, bro, reach out to grab your hands. Why you doing all acting all little bougie or whatever? Like, I don't know. Like she a little foul for that. I didn't like that. Like, listen, you on the show, you out in the front or whatever. It's a long stroll before you off the off the camera. Yo, grab bro hand. Like, yo, okay, yeah, it's us. We here. Stop.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ari.
Ari, how old are you?
I am 26 years old.
Okay. And what do you do?
I am the owner of Alita Aesthetics.
Okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
Um,
Okay, so I think I like her outfit. The jewelry, you got her nails done and everything. Um, Now she got that ponytail weave. You already heard the brothers; they said that they like the natural look. Um, like I said, dark skinned sister, very beautiful, very attractive. Although it seems from where I'm standing, she looks like she has a lot of makeup. Obviously, they would be able to see it a lot better than I can. Like I said, I think the outfit is nice. So hey, this is like I said. We got four guys standing. We're gonna see. If it is what it is.
I like to paint
Okay.
and dance and I don't know. I like to stay home, watch movies, and just enjoy, nice cozy vibes.
Now, now I didn't hear where she said that she's from, but when I tell you, yo, she sound like she from. Well, no, I was going to say she sound like she from New York, but not necessarily because the New Yorkers they got that accent. So let me take that back. But she definitely, kind of seems like she's like from I don't know New York, Chicago, maybe Philly, Washington D.C. I might say a Washington D.C. vibe.
For sure.
All right. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I would love somebody that is, I would say, just as passionate as building a family as I am. Um, Somebody that is genuine in all aspects of themselves,
Okay.
as far as, being just a good person in front of someone as well as behind their back. And somebody that loves animals. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers.
To be honest, one of the things that I don't know is a flaw for me if you're a woman and you come out and she's asking you all these questions, I didn't see her smile not one time. You know, I know that part of this is serious, but at the same time, that part of it is serious. You also kind of like you got to smile a little bit, laugh a little bit, show your pearly whites or your pearly whatever, But I think that one of the things that happens is that when you're smiling laughing or whatever, it just really gives off like a nice little vibe or whatever, But when you're serious, it kind of makes you, I don't know, in my opinion, it makes you kind of standoffish.
Is I would say somebody that not necessarily a smoker, but if that is your daily habits, something you are dependent on, that is my deal breaker.
Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. All right.
Yeah.
So we do have.
Now that was interesting because I'm going to break that down. She said that, the host asked her, "Do you have any deal breakers?" And basically she said, um, if you smoke, I don't have a problem with that unless it's something that you had to do every day. And so obviously what she was saying, breaking that down, if you smoke weed every day and you got to be dependent on it, then that's a deal breaker for me. However, if that's something that you do every once in a while, you know what? I'm cool with that.
No pop balloons. Yes, girl. So, what that means is, first round, I am gonna have you pop. How many balloons should we do? Let's do two balloons.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you pop two balloons, kind of
Okay.
based off of what you're seeing so far. It doesn't really fall into your type, so let me
Okay.
give you a pick.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank
And just
you.
go ahead and pop those two.
Okay.
Now, what I really think is unfair is that she didn't even get a chance to ask anybody any questions or whatever, and they didn't get a chance to ask her any questions. I don't know. I guess time is running out because she just basically did her little interview of her and then automatically told her to pop two balloons. Whereas in the previous individuals who came out, they literally had an opportunity to go down the line, ask questions or whatever, and then come back and pop balloons. So, but I guess we kind of getting towards the end of the show, so got to move it along and expeditiously.
I'm sorry. um, why are you hiding your balloon?
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right, and then one more.
I'm sorry, brother. Listen, when it gets to the point where they have to pop them balloons, I'm gonna tell you right now, the plaid guy is going first. Them shoes or whatever. Um, hit me up. I'm gonna send you an email. I'm gonna send you my Instagram or whatever. If you're gonna be on any shows or whatever, I guarantee you, I'm gonna hook you up with some gear, and I guarantee you, once I hook you up with the gear, you will no longer be the guy to get popped first. My word.
more.
What do you want to do? Can I? I'm sorry.
Let's start right here. Your
Okay.
name and age.
Brian K. Johnson, 37, from Lithonia, Atlanta.
And Brian, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I mean, I like the gypsy shoes. That got me. I like the gypsy, the little vibe. She got the
Thank you.
ring with the name. I like that.
Thank you.
Kind of got
Thank
that
you.
youthful vibe. I like
Absolutely.
that. Probably can learn from you. We learn from each other. And then you got the baby hair. I like the baby hair.
Thank you.
So it was straight. Yeah, I like what she came out with. It was cool.
Thank
Threw it
you,
on,
thank
something different. I like that.
Thank you.
Now, why did we end up popping his balloon?
I based it off of just physical attraction compared to everybody that's up here.
More
Simply
push-ups.
just that.
Yeah, do some more push-ups.
Just a little bit, like 2 more push-ups. That's it.
Let me get that there.
Okay.
Let me do my push-up.
All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Kashim, I'm 38.
Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped for her?
I just wanted to give a
Now, I got to be honest, the host is not really doing her job because you're asking. So you told her to pop 2 balloons, right? Right off the bat. And so she pops the 2 balloons, and then you ask them why didn't they have their balloon unpopped. Um, Nobody had their balloon unpopped because you didn't really get a chance to ask any questions or find out anything. She just popped the 2 balloons off the gate, so everybody didn't have their balloon pop. So that that was that question really don't even make any sense. But it's your show. Let me back up. My bad.
chance. I mean, well put together. I like the dress. I mean, you look like you bathe in sage
Oh,
and
every
all
day.
kinds of like spiritual. Like I felt that spirit, and it was like,
Wow.
okay, I like that.
Thank you.
So it was the spirit that kept me. But I wanted to give you more of a chance to get to know like more about you. Physically, I like them a little thicker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With some meat on their bones. But
Absolutely.
I just like the presence though, and I was like, all right, let me get to know a little bit more about you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
That's
So
fair.
why did we end up popping his?
Once again, I think physical attraction. I'm going based off of what we have left, and then also I am, the heels give some height. I think height is a slight thing for me.
Ah, boo.
I know. I know.
Whatever. It's cool.
Okay. Thank you. All right. So we do have our 3 remaining guys. I'm going to have you ask them a question just to help you narrow it down.
Okay. Simple question. What does the next 5 years look like for you guys?
Okay. Let's start with your name and age and the answer to our question.
Antoine, I'm 35. The next 5 years for me, I feel like I have everything put together. The only thing I'm missing is a family. So the next 5 years would be that. Everything else is intact, I would say.
Yo, when I tell you that was really a powerful answer, she said, the question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? He said he has everything intact. The only thing that he's looking at is basically building a family. So I think that we already surmised that this brother doesn't have any children. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I think that one of the questions that you got to get right out the gate because I think that it informs the situation. Do you have any children? Because once you find out whether somebody has any children, I'm gonna be honest, it really lets you know really rather quickly, depending on how many children you have and how old they are, whether you're even interested. To kind of get to those questions or those answers all the way at the end, is just kind of like I mean, for me, I just think it's wasting a lot of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Name and age and answer to our question.
35, JD. In 5 years,
5 years.
trying to hit the lottery, man. Like Bow Wow and
Yo, yo, yo. I don't even know whether this guy is even serious about trying to match up with somebody. She said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Bro said, trying to hit the lottery. What? Like, I don't know any female who's going to be like, listen, when a woman asks you, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Ideally, what she's trying to find out is, do you have a plan for your life? And if your answer is trying to hit the lottery, I don't know, maybe he was joking, but to me he sounds serious as a mug, like, yo, can't even take you serious. For the next 5 years, you're gonna be you trying to play the lottery and you trying to hit. And where we at if you don't where you don't hit the lottery?
And lottery ticket, you feel me? Trying to hit the lotto.
Are we all?
But now I'm just trying to build, career wise. I'm a building engineer, so
Okay.
I'm trying to like maybe get my own business or something,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Yep.
And our last guy down here. Name, age, and answer to your question.
Anthony, 36 or 37.
Yo, just pick a number. My name is Anthony, 36 or 37. I'm not really sure how old I am. I got dropped on my head when I was a baby, so I'm not really good with numbers. Like, bro, just pick a number, 36 or 37. It's only a 1 year difference.
Uh, I'm just blessed to be alive. In the next 5 years, I'm blessed to be alive. Like where I'm from.
Okay.
Like,
Now, listen, I respect all the brothers up there, you know, but when a woman asks you, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And the only thing that you have to say is that you're blessed to be alive, because of where you're from. You're not really giving her much. I'm gonna be honest. Like, yo, I'm not really trying to gravitate towards somebody whose answer for the next 5 years is that they just because that just basically means you don't have a plan. All you basically doing is just kind of surviving from day to day because you're just happy to be here. And I just think that you got to have better aspirations. You got to have some goals. And I think that that was a great question for her to ask because listen, she's basically saying, listen, if I'm going to be with somebody, I'm interested in somebody who got aspirations and goals in their life.
I I'm blessed to be alive.
Yeah, just
So
the fact that you made it to right now is a blessing alone.
yeah. So in the next 5 years, I hope I have a shop, my own barber shop or something like that. But
Okay.
I'm just blessed to be alive in the next 5
That's
years.
beautiful.
All right. So, with that being said, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Oh. um. I'm sorry.
Okay, where do you end up popping his?
I think once again, physical attraction. I honestly, if I'm being honest, I know which answer resonated with me better. So you said one balloon, and I just pop one balloon.
Respect that. Respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's all love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions, guys, or for you to them? Guys, any questions for her?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start here.
What makes you happy?
Oh, it might not look like it, but I love food. I am a foodie. I love food of all ranges, all cultures. I love music a lot. Afrobeats, compa, all that. Yeah, but if I had to bring it down to one thing, music for sure. That makes me really happy.
Okay, can I ask another? So, who makes you happy? Who makes you happy? What makes you wake up every day and want to do what you do?
My cat.
You who?
My cat.
Yo, so I like his questions, like what makes you happy? She says music. Now, what he did was he refined his answer and said who, so I would like to hope that you have like some family. Maybe you got a mom, maybe you got a dad, or you got a brothers or whatever. How does somebody ask you who makes you happy? And then he clarifies that by saying like that makes you wake up in the morning and do what you do. And your answer is your cat? Huh? Come on. That answer was kind of corny. If I was sitting there, I probably would have popped my balloon.
I honestly, like, as of right now, I love my family, of course, I do. But my cat, he's like, the closest thing I have to like a little child. And that is why I wake up every day, to feed him, go home. I look forward to seeing him. Yeah, that is who makes me happy.
Yo, didn't I just say? Did I not just say that? Um, if I'm a grown man and if I ask you, and she listened, and I'm gonna be honest, I think that she was kind of feeling him. And here's the thing, she was really I won't use the word critical, but she was really very serious about analyzing and scrutinizing those answers from those other guys. Um, and so guess what? Um, the same way that you dish it out, you got to also be able to take it. So you see, she put her hands up to her face and her mouth because she's surprised that he popped the balloon. But you know what? He popped the balloon because that answer was really whack. Like if I ask you what makes you go, what makes you like you can't give me a better job. You can't give me a better answer than your cat. I don't know, maybe your job, maybe your career, actually, maybe like if you're spiritual, maybe the creator, the vibe or whatever, but to say like, your cat is like a child to you. And so you're going out every day working, doing all the stuff that you do, you got a job, you doing all that for your cat? Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think you dodged the bullet right there.
Why do you end up hopping?
I'm gonna keep it all the way tall.
Yes.
I I know you're an animal lover. I love animals too,
Oh,
but I hate cats. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I would have
That'd
popped
be a
too.
problem. You feel me?
That would have been horrific.
They sneaky.
No, they're not.
They
Now I misread that one, but again, I'm glad that he kept it a bean. Um, she has cats. She likes cat. He said he don't like cats, and so obviously, anybody who is a cat lover that likes cats, and if you don't like cat, y'all are not going to, your relationship, I mean, you ain't even going to be able to start anything, because people who like cats want to basically vibe with somebody who is also an animal lover, and that's funny. He said, he don't like cats, they kind of sneaky. And she said, no, they not. Yes, they are. I got a cat, and my cat is really sneaky. I got to keep sleep with one eye open and one eye closed. Cats are sneaky.
I mean, I'm not. I just, I just don't like cats personally. But
That's
you
fine.
look great.
Thank you.
You
I
look great.
appreciate it.
Skin great.
Thank you.
Everything's great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just
Thank
that
you.
animals like the cat.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Tall, dark skin.
Yo, trust me when I tell you. I mean, I could listen. I know that she was feeling him. Listen, like she was about to, put him on the plate and sop him up with a biscuit. I could tell, and I could see that she was slightly devastated when he popped that balloon. So yeah, you could tell that the energy and the attraction and the vibe was there. But listen, you a cat lover, he not a cat lover, so that just ain't gonna work out.
And the outfit is amazing. Great voice, nice teeth. Yeah,
Appreciate you.
absolutely.
All right, so we do have one balloon left. Let's head down over here. All right, any questions for her?
Yo, I just gotta laugh, laugh, laugh because this is the dude that says, I'm just happy to be alive. His 5-year plan is to have his own barbershop. And I don't want to poop on anybody's dream, but like I said, it didn't seem like that didn't seem like the vibe that she matches up with. This should be interesting to see where this goes.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
5 years. I am 26, so I know it is young, but I would like to at least at that point be a little bit more settled down. Hopefully have my first home, couple cars, maybe one kid, and just maybe one kid, either traveling a little bit or one
Boy
kid.
or girl?
I'd prefer a boy first,
Ah,
for sure. But it doesn't matter to me, either or. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Just starting my family, at least the start of it.
cool beans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Questions. What did you say you do for work again?
I'm a barber.
You're a barber. Okay. And you said you're 37?
I'm 36.
You're
But
36.
I'll be 37.
Uh-oh, I think he's serious because and all the other people he kept saying, I'm 36 or 37, I'm not really sure. But this time he just said the first time for sure I'm 36, I'll be 37 next year. So wow, that was interesting. So he must really like her.
at the end of the year.
Okay, 36, 37. Um, oof.
So I'm not a mind reader, but what I will say is that despite the fact that I'm not a mind reader, I got good intuition. And so, despite the fact that she didn't say anything, what she's doing is she's calculating those years. He's 36, he's going to be 37 next year. I think that she says 20. So there's a 10-year difference. So she's basically calculating. And then obviously there are a lot of women out there who like older men. Um, but I think that something, and I think that she's also calculating. Hold up, this guy's about to. I'm 26. He's 30. He's 36, about to be 37 next year, and this is where he's at in his life. So she's calculating those numbers, trying to, just to kind of figure out, is this somebody that I would literally be compatible with? Let's hear what her response is.
You good? Are you feeling it or?
I might have to pause.
Okay.
Yes,
Go
I'm
ahead. Go ahead.
sorry.
While we popping.
Um, I think I think it's just the overall vibe. You are very sweet. I love the voice. I think aesthetically, maybe not. Um, I think also with your age, I don't know. It depends. I don't know what the finances are giving, but at your age, as well as I don't know. I don't want to get canceled. Lord have mercy.
No. Speak your mind, girl.
No, I think I might be just looking for a little bit more, just a little bit. I don't know, but
Fair
I
enough.
can't judge. Yeah, I'm going based off of just what I heard.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I'm sorry.
No smoke.
And I'm going to be honest, as a woman, I think that part of what women have to do, and I know that we have these old conversations where sometimes we ask the men, well, men are asking women what they're bringing to the table, but I think at the same time, even if it's only just a date and you're just getting to know this person, um, despite that you're spending time and you're giving this person your energy, you do want to kind of have an ideal of this person's stability. And so when you listen to all of the other guys, you got what, one, two, three, four, you got five guys. And no disrespect, this guy is just a barber. So if you're just a barber or whatever, I mean, being a barber is, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not a job, but it's just a hustle, and so like some days you make good money, some days you don't or whatever. And I can understand if I'm a woman, if I'm a female or whatever, like I might like it, I might like your vibe and everything, but I just need a little bit more structure when it comes to, what you do for work. Yeah, so I feel her on that.
All right. Let's head on back. All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Daniela.
Daniela, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm an esthetician. I focus on facials and cryo slimming and shaping.
Hey, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love cooking. I like reading, traveling.
Okay. Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
Someone who's kind, well-rounded, ambitious, and passionate about the.
So let's see. I think that she's cute. She's a little thick. I think that now this is a venue for finding your match, but as you're finding your match, you're going on your first date. Um, I don't know if this is an outfit that you would kind of wear to the club or that you would wear on the first date. I'm kind of old school, so I really wouldn't want anybody who's kind of like on a first date, kind of got a little tight dress with the little tidy up on the top. So, like I said, she's cute, kind of thick. Um, and of course, everybody kind of has their own preference into the type of women that they like and that they're looking for. In addition to that, I mean, and we just got to keep it real and we got to keep it honest. There are going to be some guys that are going to be attracted to her, and then there are some guys who are not going to be attracted to her. So what I want you to do is in your comments, um, who do you think is going to be the first guy to pop his balloon? Is it my man with the skinny jeans? Is it? Well, we already know that the guy with the polo shirt, he keeps his balloon to the very end. So my brother has been hanging on. I wish there was a way that we could kind of get rid of those plaid pants and give him a wardrobe change, but unfortunately we can't. The barbershop dude, I'm looking at how she articulates. She's not going to go for him. Also, my man with the tattoos, um, she's not going to go from him. I'm listening to her. She's very articulate. She seems like she's good at communication. No disrespect, but his communication style is not really good. So let's just see.
The life he's curating, goal oriented. Yep.
Okay, now what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who's unkind, someone who doesn't have goals set for their lifestyle, and that's about it.
Okay. All right. So as you see, all the balloons are still unpopped. Oh, look, as soon as I said that, let's go on down to him.
So here comes Angry Man. Like, why did you pop your balloon? So now what's interesting is that normally when the female previously they've come out, they said, hey, listen, I like a guy who's gentle, he's calm or whatever. And he goes, rah, nah, I'm from New York. I pity the fool that wants to, so I wonder how many people actually chose him as the first guy to pop. So that's interesting. Now the other thing too, remember he always has a complex about his height. She doesn't even have on heels, and she does kind of seem pretty tall. So I'm curious to know, is this height thing? He seems to have a complex about his height, and not so much maybe that he has a complex about his height. Maybe the concern is that a lot of the previous women have kind of canceled him out because they basically say that they usually date taller guys. So this should be interesting.
All right. Name and age.
Oh, damn. Okay. Kashim, I'm 38 years old.
Okay. And Kashim, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Very attractive, but I already know what it is. The height. You're going to be like, oh, you're too short, and then you want to pop my balloon. No, I'm good. I'm going to pop it for you, save you some time, and go ahead and pick.
Yo, so this is funny because now you see my man with the skinny jeans, he cracking up, because he's like, I didn't already seen this before. But as I said before, um, I think it's kind of crazy for people to prematurely pop their balloon as if you can read her mind. How do you know that she's not the type of woman that maybe she's not necessarily looking at your height, but maybe she's looking at your character? So you got to slow your roll a little bit. In previous shows, guys have had the opportunity to get their balloons back, but I'm not really sure why you jumping the gun. My man, he already popped the balloon, so kind of curious to see why he popped his balloon so quickly. Because he usually keeps his balloon all the way until the end. I've never seen him during this episode. I've never seen him pop his balloon so quick.
Pick these other taller gentlemen. So, but you're very attractive. Hey, listen, I mean, like,
Thank you.
respectfully, but yeah, I'm just gonna save you some time.
Is he right?
No,
The
I
height?
didn't really have height as a
Oh, that's-
personal preference, so
Look at that.
Now, see, he was like, ah, see, we can't make assumptions. All women are not focused merely on your height. There are some women who are attracted to, yeah, they might particularly like somebody who's taller. However, that's not necessarily a deal breaker. If you're kind of cute, you kind of, you respectful, good communicator, whatever, you have good character and integrity along with some of those other qualities or whatever. Sometimes that's more important. And in all honesty, if you're looking at him, he doesn't seem that short. But again, we can look at his composure and his response. and he's like, "Yo, man, why did I jump the gun?" So that's kind of funny, kind of interesting, and a lesson to be learned.
Give me.
So is he someone that is your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. He's put together. I mean, the tracksuit isn't really first date apparel, but
But it's fresh though. It's fresh
it's
though.
it's a thing. Yeah.
She said you are her type. What you think? You want that balloon back?
I want that balloon back.
Okay,
Though. Let me get
let's get that balloon back. All right, so we'll come back to you. Okay, let's head on back. And we did get a pop back here. Name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Antoine, I'm 35. I pop. First of all the ladies that came, it takes a lot of confidence to come here, and I appreciate that. It's just the overall attraction for me. But I'm glad you came here to put yourself out there, though.
Thank you.
So is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm more of a personality person. I would like to get to know someone first, but I mean, if I heard what he had to say, I might, maybe.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
And so now, what I like about him, I mean, he's definitely a gentleman, and he's being honest. And as I said in the beginning, she's a little thick. She's not heavyweight, but she's a little thick. And everybody has their preferences with regards to the style of women that they like. And so we've already seen what, like about maybe four, five, six women already. And so after seeing three or four, and then seeing how he responds, you could kind of tell that she's not necessarily his particular type. But hey, listen, this is kind of like, the dating game, or this is kind of find the match, the balloon or find love. So this is his preference, and you got to respect that. And I like the fact that nobody's hating on one another, because of the fact that he said that he was not interested. She doesn't have to degrade him or call him names and vice versa. So it's all love, it's all respect.
Okay. All right, so we do still have 4 guys left. Any questions you want to ask them to help you narrow it down?
Yeah. What are your favorite forms of non-physical intimacy?
Okay, let's start here.
Whoa. Now, when I say that not that that was an over the top question, but it was a pretty challenging question. Now you see my man with the skinny jeans. He's looking over at the dude next to him, like, "Yo, bro, you're not even equipped to answer that question." And this is going to be interesting because um, his vocabulary is kind of limited, and he's not necessarily that articulate. So I would kind of assume that he's going to have some challenges. He's going to have some challenges answering this question, and at some point, either she's probably going to pop the balloon.
Name, age, and the answer to her question.
But I ain't trying to get into details. Like, I'm 35, JD. Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
Why'd you end up popping?
I was already thinking about popping it already. So,
Okay. Why?
it's just not my type.
Okay.
Yeah, respectfully. Yeah.
So what makes her not really your type?
Just like I'm a little, maybe like a little slimmer, just a little bit, like a little bit like more in shape, like they in the Olympics or something. Yeah.
Yo, no, he didn't say. Now, because of his limited vocabulary, he doesn't necessarily, in my opinion, know how to find the right words to be able to kind of express himself without kind of sometimes coming off insulting. Saying that you like them a lot of slimmer, like saying that you like them a little bit slimmer. Hey, yeah, okay, I can understand that. People have a preference. Saying that you like them Olympic style. Now, if you're talking about somebody in the Olympics, they are not just slimmer; they are like super fit. But again, he has a preference. But like I keep saying like the vocabulary, to me, I think that it's going to be a challenge for him because of there are limitations on his vocabulary and communication.
Okay. All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
Um, the outfit, and also just I'm not attracted to his face.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It's all love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what was your question again?
Forms of non-physical intimacy.
Got it. Okay. Let's start with your name and age and answer your question.
Brian K. Johnson, Lithonia, or Atlanta, Georgia, for sure. 36. I'm really 37, my bad. I really like, instead of having sex, I would say really first off God, like praying, getting on that level intimately. And then also, really I like to conversate, get to talk to the person, get to know them, pick your brain, you pick mine. I also like doing like stuff like as far as going hiking or working out, something that we can do together, activities, if we go painting, just stuff like that. And then fourth, I guess that fourth would kind of be, that'd be the fourth one, kind of like working out and like and slash hiking or something like that, painting, activities like that. I like stuff like that. Get to know you, and like how they have those rooms where you gotta find yourself out of the room and y'all escape room. Yeah, so that would be four then. But yeah, something like that where we can kind of think and I can see how you maneuver in a situation, in a real life situation.
Yeah, for me, when I said non-physical intimacy, just like what you do to, tap in with someone and get close and get to know them,
Like
outside
sapiosexual,
of
yeah.
being, yeah.
So he answered the question, but he didn't really answer the question based on what she asked. Now I'm looking at my man from New York. He's like shaking his head. He's shaking his head like, "Yo, I know exactly what you're talking about." And part of the good thing, one of the good things about not being first and being fourth or fifth or close to last, is that you get an opportunity to think about the question, and if this is somebody that you're really interested in, you also get the opportunity to kind of prepare your answers. So, um, really really good on her part to be able to clarify the question so that you have a clear understanding of what she's asking.
Not just sexual, but, physical. I mean, that's a big part of, relationships, but I think that it's nice to see the other side as well.
For sure. Thank you. For sure.
Let's go over here. We got your name earlier, but if you want to tell her again, you definitely can. And the answer to her question.
Yeah.
It was my name.
I don't remember.
Nah, Kashim.
Kashim.
You call me K for short. I'm 38. And the way I like to show non-physical intimacy is through writing. So I'm a writer. I like to do poetry. And so writing is a big thing for me. On top of writing, I would say just communication, like having a conversation, talking about our thoughts, feelings, dreams, aspirations. And yeah, so just communicating and writing. And also, another non physical way that I like to show intimacy is to express how I feel. So, I mean, just something as simple as you look beautiful today. You make me happy. You make my soul.
Yo, when I tell you my man went in with the questions, so this must be somebody he must be really interested in because in previous times he's always basically kind of either popped his balloon. I don't want to use the word aggressive, but he clearly displayed that he wasn't interested based on the comments that he made, toward the women in terms of what he liked and what he didn't like. But I'm gonna tell you right now, his answers were really smooth, and not only were they smooth, um, you can tell based on her response because she's not a big smiler, but based on some of the things that he said, um, she was definitely smiling. And in addition to that, um, he answered the questions exactly the way I think that based on what she wanted to hear. Listen, what woman do you know or don't know that does not like poetry? So he talked about the writing, so that was like perfect. He talked about the communication, so that was an obvious one. But then the other thing too, and women like that, and sometimes men, we got to remember, yeah, I mean, obviously, sometimes the goal, or we love the intimacy, but you gotta remember that women are more than just intimacy. They're more than just like, just, a lay or sex. Women want you to compliment them, so they want you to tell them, oh, your hair looks nice, or I like the way that you look, or that you're beautiful, so, like I said, he did an excellent job of answering the questions. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see that in him because the first five women, he really went through them, popping the balloons or whatever, and he was grilling them. So I guess he got his balloon back, and then this is the last go round. So my man is going all out. I like that. I got to give him props.
Light up, something like that, right? That's me.
Nice. I like that answer.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here.
Yo, my man said, she's like, I like that answer. And he was like, yeah, I know you like that answer. Yeah, like, yeah, yeah. Like that. Good job, my man. Good job.
Name, age, and answer to your question.
So I ain't gonna hold you, but I like to.
Now, and I'm gonna tell you right now, without even hearing what he's about to say, his balloon is going to get popped. I'm not knocking him. Maybe they were kind of short on contestants, and he was the last person. But based on her expectations and based on her questions, he does not have the capabilities, or he's to effectively communicate what she already asked. Um, I don't want to knock him because he's a barber, but just I'm sorry, his style and his presentation. I can't imagine that a woman would feel comfortable. Well, I'm sure that there's some women out there, but remember, we said that we're going on a face date. I mean, on the first date. You got on a t-shirt, ain't really pressed. You got on jeans. Actually, he looks like he's just coming from the barbershop after cutting a full day of hair, and that's not, a full date. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's in style or not. I'm an OG. He's a young guy. He's in his, what, 36, 37. I'm just trying to figure out what's up with these long Elvis Presley sideburns. Them Johns are super long. Let's hear what he has to say.
Do is you sitting over here and I'm sitting over here, and we just going through algorithms. You showing me what you like on your algorithm, cause you looking at your Facebook, you looking at your Instagram. I'm over here doing me, you doing you. We just vibing off the algorithm.
So you're big into social media?
No, but I am on there often.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So he never even answered the question. Like, you talking about, how are you dating somebody and you tell that person to sit over here? You sit over here, I'm gonna sit over there, and and then you talking about algorithms, and then she asks you, "Are you big on social media?" And you say no, but I'm on there a lot. So if you're on there a lot, then that means you're big into social media. So yeah, we can fast forward this one.
Okay.
I get all my information from there.
Nice. Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right. So, based off of these three guys, I am going to have you pop one.
Okay, so now this is crazy. He said, um, no person can call themselves intelligent that says that they get all of their information off of social media. Yo, stop the cap. Um, I'm not sure why my man, with the skinny jeans is hunched over, but I don't know. Maybe I missed something. But now she has to pop a balloon. Do me a favor, in the comments and in the chat. Let me know what you think. Who do you think she's going to pop? What balloon do you think she's going to pop? My guess is that, um, out of the three, obviously the guy who answered the questions the best, was our friend from New York. However, she only has to pop one balloon, so I'm assuming the barbershop, bro, is about to be out.
Of their balloon. So, let me hand you a pick. There you go. And go ahead and pop that one. Okay, why did we end up popping his?
Uh, I'm not really big on social media. If I'm spending time with someone, I like to tap in and really focus on them. I like social media. It's just not where I choose to get my news. And that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool.
All right, for our two guys left, any questions for her?
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Virgo.
What about you?
I'm Leo. Leo
Oh,
season.
okay.
So August 19th.
Nice.
I got, how many questions I can ask?
Go ahead.
All right, I got 3 questions. Do you have any children?
I have one,
Age?
3.
How do you feel about men with children?
Whoa. Now, I the more now the interesting thing is that we're kind of towards the end of the show, but now I don't even understand how are people looking at each other as potential matches to date somebody and get to know them, and how are you not asking somebody, do you have any children? Um, 3 years, 3 years old is kind of young, um, but I mean I can't knock anybody who has children. But if you're dating somebody, that does require a lot of responsibility on that other person's part. Um, but I give him props. All these guys, asking questions or possibly seem like they're interested, but nobody's asking the question, "Do you have any children?"
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
How many?
Let's just say I have one son. He is 14 months old. So I'm putting that.
Whoa! Now we just finding this information out. He is a new baby daddy because 14 months old is kind of young. But to be honest, actually, you got somebody 14 months. She has somebody that's 3 years, 3 years old. So in this particular situation, that's not necessarily that bad. And I give him a lot of respect because he ain't trying to hide anything. He's putting everything out there on Front Street. So hey, got to give him his props for that.
That out there just in case you're like, right? Um, I mean, listen, we could talk offline about my situation. It's not a situation, right? We're good. But I do have a child, a son. Third question. Um, what what is it that motivates you and keeps you dedicated to what you do in your life?
So I'm very passionate about experiencing things. I'm very well rounded. I was a flight attendant for years, so I love traveling. I love reading. So what keeps me passionate is learning, even in my profession. I love to do, extended education and just learn more about everything. Yeah.
I like that.
My man is really smooth. When he has to say something, he's articulate about what he says, and he's really smooth with it. But at the same time, and they're looking at each other. I think that she kind of, I think she's attracted to him, to some extent. And her answer, I loved her answer. Very articulate. He asked her, "Hey, like, what motivates you?" And her answer was great. Like I said, she's very well rounded. She likes extended education. She likes learning. So I think that's a good answer. And actually, it's narrowed down to two. Um, and so and I have my own opinion. I'm not going to say anything, but out of the two guys, who do you think that she's more likely to pick? Do you think that she's just going to pop both balloons and then they're not going to be interested and there's not going to be a match? Or do you think that by the end of this, there's going to be a match? Let me know what you think in the comments.
A student of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So, based off of our two fellas here, whose balloon are you going to be popping?
Yeah. Can I?
I got you. I just want to know what's your toxic trait?
I'm very analytical. I have a lot of protocols in my head, so I like to think things through before giving a final answer. So yeah, I could be pretty thoughtful about things. Maybe get in my head a little bit, but that's about
That's
it.
the Virgo, right? The perfectionist.
Yeah,
I got
the
you.
Virgo.
Overthinkers.
All right, time to pop.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's you.
I
We're waiting on
zoned
you.
out. Here we go. Any, mini, miny, mo. Can I ask one more question or no?
No, let's go ahead and pop.
Okay. And you're 37?
Be 38.
And
I'm 37, about to be 38 in a few weeks.
do you have any children?
Yes, 2.
What are their ages?
13 and 18.
Okay.
On the wrong side.
So I'm gonna be honest. If I was up there, I'm gonna be honest. By then, I probably would have popped my own balloon because, as far as I'm concerned, I feel as though I hold my own, and I feel like skinny jeans. My thing is that if you didn't pick me, if you didn't already pick me based on the information I presented, then my thing is that I don't necessarily want to feel like I'm competition and you're just waiting at the last moment to pick me or choose me, so and she's really kind of waiting a long time, talking about you want to ask another question or whatever. What more information do you need? You didn't already ask them like 1,000 questions. So, and I'm glad she said, nah, we're not answering no more questions. You didn't already ask enough questions. You have enough information to make an informed decision. So, again, in the comment, what you guys think? Whose balloon is going to pop? Who do you think is going to be a match? Or do you think that she's just going to be like, nah, I'm okay. I'll wait to come back on another show.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
All right. So why did we end up popping his?
14 months. I feel like that's still a little fresh, and the other parent might still need a lot more support. So I appreciate you taking your balloon back, but yeah.
Yeah, I knew something.
Yo, that was kind of crazy. Now, and she's right. 14 months is kind of young. However, so is 3 years old. So he's single at 14 months. You're 3 year. You have a child who's 3, and we don't know all the history. But who's to say at 14 or 15 months that you still were not with your child's father? But again, this is a show, or this is a forum where you're basically making choices based on the information that has been provided. Now what's interesting is that the last guy who still has his balloon, he is literally always the one, literally through all the women have been on here, he's held his balloon. And like I said, I like the guy, my man from New York or whatever, but even I understand it. Like, it might be kind of hard to date somebody, who has a 14-month-old, because again, if if I really got to like you, if I really kind of got to like you, then part of me has to be willing to understand that I'm going to be sharing you with your baby's mom, because you're going, your baby's mom going to need you to be attentive. But at the same time, you have a 3-year-old, so the same thing that he said, you have a 3-year-old, maybe that child might not be 14 months, but you're still going to be really involved with your father because your child is so young. So that, to me, that goes both ways. Share with me, let me know what you think in the comments.
It was going to be the thing. But yeah, no, she lives on the other side of the country. We co-parent really well. Those are the things I was going to discuss with you had we walked away. But now we good. Like, my co-parent situation is solid. We get along. Yeah, so I'm good.
I loved your answers, though. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
All right, Brian, come on up here. Come on up. Come on up. Come on up. All right, guys. So I have final question if there are no others. Okay, so is it gonna be a yes for you for her?
I'm still thinking, but yeah, we can. Yeah, most definitely. I could talk about it at dinner time. Yeah, I'll take her to dinner. Yeah, sure.
Okay, is it a yes for you?
Bro, that ain't even how the show goes. You came all the way up there. You held your balloon like you're going to take her out to dinner. Either it's a match or it's not a match. Like, I would be like, yo, like, what do you mean you're going to ask me some questions? I don't want to interview at dinner. I want to go out to dinner. We get to know each other a little bit more. If it ain't a match, you can let me know right now. But um, and bro, you didn't held out this long. You held out this long. You've been waiting this long, and now all of a sudden you talking like you seem like you hesitate at the altar. What's up with that? Stop the cat.
For you for him?
Sure.
All right. Well, I guess we got a match.
Yeah. And so most of the time she says we got a match. She ain't even say that. She's like, okay, I don't know what's going on with both of y'all. Both of y'all seem like y'all hesitant. I guess we got a match. Funny.
All right, I'll take this, and you guys can go on off.
You gotta grab her head. You gotta grab her.
Yo, see, that's what I'm talking about. And now, wait. I want you look at her face and the orange dress. Look at the host. Look up my man in the skinny jeans. My man in the skinny jeans is like, yo, bro, what you doing? Why you ain't grab her hand? And the girl was like, yo, why you messing my show up? Like, how you didn't seen a couple of people walk away. Like, what you doing? And you popped your balloon. Like, what you doing? I don't know. Maybe they need to have some gentleman courses at his church or whatever, because apparently, I mean, I think you said you got an 18-year-old and a 13-year-old, but I guess maybe that means you're a little bit out the loop, bro. Like, let's pull back. Let's pull back.
I don't know what. You better grab her hand and make up for it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming episodes, the link to the submission form will be in the description box below. Make sure you go ahead and fill that out to be
Hope
considered.
y'all enjoyed
And also
everything.
make sure.
I hope that y'all enjoyed this commentary. Pop the balloon or find love. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. For some of my upcoming videos that I'll be commentating on, and I'll be talking to you soon. Stop the cat.
Sure